Right.
That's what it is. In search of love, and not looking for love. Good.
Right. We on now.
By Don Spears, man. Kick it to him, Ken.
Mike sound cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. No, but this what I was saying about this one. So this book was it started off, it's pretty much about the whole Charles Manson thing, and then this dude, he was doing like pretty much try to figure out what was going on with the Marilyn Manson case for like 26 fucking years. And they had all the files closed, so you couldn't read about them and stuff. Then he got into it. This is how we all found out about MK Ultra when they finally released them files or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Why my camera look like that? Did I just freeze?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it pretty much like in his study, and he started running into Italian mob, government, all of this shit like that. There was like a lot of, and then they found out it was MK Ultra. Charles Manson was like a CIA operative, and they was trying to see using him to see how they can control people using LSD.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shit get crazy. So like I mean, and this where we get like and this where the hippies was born from, and how they changed the whole generation with drugs, and they made the hippies. They got them. Like no more war, whatever. Got them all because everybody was high on acid and LSD and weed.
Yes.
Then and it's easy to control their mind on drugs. So that's the whole thing was. And I was like,
That
that book crazy. That book was like 14 or 15 hours of listening or something. Like that's a long fucking book. So I was like, damn. But
See, I
that's what
tried to do the
MK
audio
Ultra started.
books, but I like to actually like if it's a word I don't know, like soliloquy or some shit like that. Like I like to be able to know what that word is, so I have to look at it. Like I don't know. I guess I'm used to that old school reading. I think I tried to use their books and read, but you got to be
So
doing something.
so I do audio books because I be at fucking work 10-hour shifts.
Oh yeah. So
So
that okay.
I just pop an earbud in.
That killed the time like a bitch.
Yeah, dude. I be focused in. That be had to keep stopping and shit because I'm just a supervisor. So I'd be like, boop, boop, huh. But
Mm,
I can, I still get through. Like I said, that book 15 hours. That would have been a long time try to read it. You know what I mean? When I got a
mm-mm.
10-hour shift, shit, I can just
The 48
listen real
Laws of
quick.
Power was a when I bought that, I bought the Art of Seduction and some other book, and I had bought them out at the same. It's like 2010, and I had read those books. I'm telling you, bro. People always talking about the 48 Laws of Power like it's some book that's just going blah blah blah. That book is
I ain't never
mainly
listened.
about
I
it's
got it on
mainly
here, but
about
I ain't never
history,
listened to
bro.
it. It's on here, yeah.
It's mainly about history. All it is it starts off and it gives a rule, right? Like the first rule is never outshine the master. That's the first rule in that book.
Right.
Never outshine the master.
Basic shit.
Even if you better than that person, don't tell them that. Don't act like that. You stay with that person until and use them for what they can help you for. You learn from them and blah blah blah. But what they do is they go back to on the next page. They go into a whole fucking spiel about it, something that happened in history, maybe in China, South America, maybe United States history, and they relate it to that, and they go on about that's the same thing that this book does right here with the good pussy. So like that's why I say that these some good ass little books, bro. You said you got to check this. I got another one you need to check out too, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
I see. I'm fuck with niggas that read, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
I got so all mine that I got in here. Well, I got two different audible book things I listen to. I got the one for the St. Louis Library called Hoopla.
Mm.
And then all of these is political books mainly. Stupid Black Man, that's a good one. That
The
is
autobiography of Che Guevara is a good one too.
this is Larry Elder right here. Larry Elder, that's one that
You read a Larry Elder book?
I got a couple of them.
What he say? Y'all niggas ain't good enough.
No, Stupid Black Man is man, it's a good ass book. Like it'll change. Like that's one that'll change your mindset. Blackout by Candace Owens was when I first stopped like listening to the Democrats, it was like that was a big one. But a lot of Thomas Sowell is what I kind of get into. What I got into. Uh,
You
White
like
redneck.
the Caribbean niggas, huh?
Thomas Sowell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is it
Candace
called?
Owens too.
Yeah, she definitely from St. Thomas or something.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? White rednecks, black liberal.
I know you. I read.
Something like that.
I didn't read that book. I heard of it. Yeah, I'm just talking about.
Yeah, that motherfucker cold. He got so many of them, man. He got 100 books.
See, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Shit, let's
Yeah,
get on, get off into it, man.
yeah, black. Yeah, that's the one here. So this is black rednecks and white
Yeah,
liberal.
I heard about that
Yeah,
book. I never read it though.
they pretty much break it down like we all the same people. Like he break down our history, like where our language came from. I think we talked about it last time when I had bring up the way we say we be, you do, we be, do be, like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
He broke it down to the city that it came from, to where we came in from the ports, and like where we get that just our whole lingo just come from that you know what I mean?
I mean, if you look at Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, where my people
Mm-hmm.
from, all of that, they speak a different type of language. Like you probably noticed I got a twang to the way I talk, but
Mm-hmm.
like that's
Yeah, my
because
people from Jackson.
yeah, my people from Yazoo City, and then my granny side they from Fort Smith, Arkansas. So
Okay.
I guess that's why I talk different than a lot of other people, but it's a different type of thing. It's like a French thing. Like my daddy speak
That's
fluent
definitely
French.
Louisiana and the parts
Hmm.
of Florida got that like Creole.
Yeah, my daddy speak fluent French, so it's kind of like, and he learned that. That's a Creole shit. I thought you was Creole too, nigga.
Nah, we they got from Jackson. So they got country too, but
I'm
ain't
a
that country.
native and a Creole nigga, bro. Straight up. That's why I got this red skinned white man that had so much fun for my bloodline. He fucked every last one of them.
Yeah, my daddy grandma. So I guess my great grandma was supposedly Cherokee. We got a picture of her, so I mean, she looked like a Cherokee.
Ours is Choctaw.
But I ain't never. But that's definitely Choctaw is dang. What state they
It's
usually?
southern.
Where's they
It's
from?
Louisiana, Mississippi, and
Florida,
Alabama.
mainly where they was from.
You
Florida.
got
I
Choctaw. That
think.
whole thing go from Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, some of
Well, I
Arkansas,
think
some of
a lot.
Tennessee, some of
I
Missouri.
think they started there, but they kept getting moved around because the government kept making deals with them, and they was
With
trying
the,
to.
with
They was
the
buying their
Trail of
land.
Tears, the
Yeah,
Trail of
yeah, yeah.
Tears.
But I
We
think they
started
started
in
in Florida, yeah, but then they got moved, and they ended up in fucking Oklahoma or something.
Florida.
So yeah,
Because this what they done. They said this. They made a deal up top. What they call the civilized tribes. They
yeah.
did that. They did that in Pennsylvania. So they did that with a lot of the Cherokee, a lot of those people that a lot of those tribes rather that were that had a lot of land and made power. So what they did, they came in, the white people came in and said, "What can we do?" They started signing treaties. We want this land. We want to do this. They want to fight, but the natives said, okay, fuck it. We could do this. Y'all can have this and y'all can have that. And they left it at that. But you know that the white man ain't fucking with that. They want more. So they went down to Florida as well. They went all the way down that coast.
And
13 colonies.
they was
And when they
selling that shit too.
and look, when
When
they
they
got
figured
down
out
to
they can sell it, they was like, "Well, shit, you can have it. We'll move somewhere else." And then they was like, "We want to buy that shit
exactly.
too."
See that's what I'm saying, bro.
So they
Like
kept
they
selling it. They was like, "Well, we want to buy this too. Y'all got to go over." And they ended up with Oklahoma. And then later on, they was like, "We give you some in Nevada."
nah, look, it ain't even
There you
that.
go.
They came to Florida. They took Florida. They told them y'all can keep Florida. Seminole Indians fought their ass. You hear me? They got up out of Florida, but they still stayed up in that southern area trying to colonize all that land because they wanted to see if it was good for cotton and tobacco because tobacco was popping on the southern East Coast. So they started doing all of that shit. And every time they got somewhere, they moved them. So even when they got them all the way to Oklahoma, you know what they did? They said, white folks got this one patch of land right here. It says like this, it's shaped like this, up and down.
Mhm. Yeah, I just
And
watched
they,
the whole thing not too long
yep.
ago. Like the
And look,
whole.
guess what they did? White folks said, "Well, shit, we want a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a
Yeah.
little bit more." Then they signed them out the treaty and pushed them all the way to fucking Nevada and New Mexico and
Shit, all
California.
the way up damn near through the civil rights era. They kept on
Mm-hmm.
saying, it's like, we need all of this.
Hey, cracker fucked everybody, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
But they did at the same time. They still, I mean, it got better. Like what I could say, they got better. I mean, anywhere you can think of in the world, then they got conquered by somebody else. It ain't nowhere that's like we the original people and we there. Somebody done conquer somebody else.
That's true. I can rock with that. But what I mean is just that white folks do it in a lot
Especially
more
China.
vicious
China
way.
was a bunch of different territories and shit, and they just like we want more. Russia, when we was in kids there, it was way smaller, and they've been doing it the whole time we've been alive. It's like we're gonna take this. They try to get Ukraine now. Shit, it's like shit. We want every fucking thing. They ain't
Land
stopping
grab,
over there.
land grab, like you said, always been the thing. I would say the United States was a land grab because the poor Europeans and all the criminals from the other side was trying to
Come
start
over
them a
here.
new life.
Yep.
And so they came over here with the bullshit. One
Mm-hmm.
Spain, Portugal, everybody else got them establishments and settlements. And they said, well, shit, fuck it, we're going to go make our own. That's why I go back to there weren't a lot of Negroes in the United States, if any, that came from Africa. Because when those poor motherfuckers came over here, they didn't have no money for no ship to go all the way to no damn Africa, bruh. They took the niggas from her. And when they came up with brown paper bag tests, all of these things, and
Well, this is later on though. This is way after 1600.
yeah, but this is after they black.
The first slave owner was black, right? You know that. Okay.
No, you could never you could that there's no proof of that. I never
Andrew, he was supposed to be the first president too, right?
no.
Before it was America, and that's why the first president of America, established America, was George Washington.
The natives owned slaves. Why?
Yeah,
Because the natives fought other tribes, and what they did was when they
eat each other too. They was carnivores and
that was
cannibals.
some, and I think that was the Comanche. Those were down southern, more in Mexico or some shit like that, I believe. But what it was when they actually captured you as a slave or indentured servant, you weren't made to be like a nigga working in the crops and shit and farming, helping pigs and all that shit. When you got captured, your ass had to go marry one of their daughters. You had to marry into the family. You had to become one of the family as a Negro. And that's what it was. It was different tribes of us. We had black Indian tribes here, the true ones. You had the Asians that showed up from all the way from Siberia and all of those places that came over to Bering Strait.
So we've
been here since probably 1300, bro. I promise you. You know why? Because black people came here.
It's so many different tribes, man. You got to understand how many different tribes and how much America was broken into a bunch of different tribes. Like as far as the Indians, you can name 1,000 tribes, and then it was 1,000 tribes that got sold over to. That's why I don't think none of us. So I used to be on that. I'm African and all of that. I don't think I'm just American now, but just American Negro. That's where I am now. I'm just American black person.
I'm a foundational black American, nigga. I always have been the same way for 11 years, bro. And the way I've been talking about that shit, bro. But
yeah. Well,
my whole life I've been there. But yeah,
consider foundational, yeah, that we came from,
this place.
Transatlantic.
Nigga, we ain't come from no transatlantic slave trade.
You got no transatlantic slave DNA in you.
If me and you hopped our ass on a plane and went to Africa, them niggas will look at us like what?
No, I'm saying
Americans.
I'm just saying, but we are a product of the transatlantic slave trade.
No, we not. I don't live in Jamaica. I don't live in Brazil. We're not a product of the
full-blooded.
Bro, you do want me to show you my family photos, bro? Like if I
Full-blooded
show you my
Indian.
family photos, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
are
Negro. I'm
full-blooded
a
Indian.
full-blooded Black American Indian, bro. I'm trying to tell you that
Right,
shit,
Black
bro.
American. Yeah, so you got Indian. All of us got Indian in us. All of us got
Damn.
white in us.
All of
You
us,
think it ain't?
everybody don't have white in them in America.
Yeah, the fuck they
A
do.
lot of us do, but I don't think all of us do. Yeah, I
Let's
done
take our
seen some
DNA
niggas
test.
out here that I know that ain't got no
Let's
white
do
niggas.
it. I got some white in me. It's a lot of
Right.
the Negro. It's some Negroes that don't even that think that they foundational black and they not. They third, fourth generation
Mm-hmm.
immigrant.
And
So
they
you know,
parents that came somewhere from the Caribbeans and all of that shit. My parents,
yeah.
if I go back to my history all the way through it, my people came from here. Nigga, my granny L
Some of your
Vader,
people
my
did.
great granny L Vader, her mama was a fucking slave. We
Okay.
came, we
This is
did
how
this.
I look at it. I look at it like this is how I look at it. I look at it like, all right. So my dad's, like I said, my dad's grandma, my great grandma was, you know, but we got how many grandmas and stuff that then came in there. All it took was her to mix with one white dude or something back in the day, or boom, boom. So now that's 50-50. So now you half fucking European and this, and then now you done got with some West African and some East African, and then all through these fucking years, you done broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down. Somebody fucked a white bitch. Broke down. Somebody hit another Indian. You know what I mean? Somebody hit an Asian. And this is why all of those DNA tests is like 12% this, 2% this, 3% this, 4% that. For
What I'm trying
most
to explain,
Americans, like you go to Africa and do that, you might have 2 or 3 different tribe, lines, because they pretty much stay within the same, but not here. Like we so mixed up. Like you know what I mean?
I say it like I was saying there, bro. I hear you what you saying with that, but the actual people that were here first were Negroid people, bro. I'm gonna go find
No,
this
it's
man
a
name.
whole different.
I'm gonna go find
It's
this
not that
man.
we don't have the same
It's
skulls
a
or nothing.
it's
It
a
ain't
Jewish
Negroid.
white man that said when I landed to this motherfucker before they set up this damn country, it was niggas black as shit running around. He
But
wrote a whole
they
fucking
call
book.
Indians black too.
No, what he said, what he described them. This dude, I'm talking to you about
Was it a white
racist
dude?
motherfuckers that are telling you they didn't see no motherfucking half looking, none of that shit y'all see on TV that, what, none of that old bullshit. They saw niggas with feathers in their heads, niggas with their garb
I'm
on,
telling you. All right, hold
niggas doing it. They didn't see no
on.
white people with big noses running around. They saw niggas. And they saw some of them mixed with Asians. That's why a lot of these black folks got slanted eyes now. Because the Asians came over the Bering Strait. They were considered natives as well, too. And we mixed. And think about this, too. The Mexicans, before it was Mexico, those natives. You have natives mixing all up and through here, bro.
Yeah, so the natives.
Everybody that is dark skinned is not a fucking nigga from Africa. Indians, if you look up
White
and
people called them.
go
Calm
to
down.
the
Listen.
go to the liquor store and go
But
fuck with.
white people then called anybody that was darker than them black.
They didn't call the Indians that shit.
And they didn't even think the white people was white. You know what I mean? If it was just like us from the UK, we white, and then they started adding other white people to them, like the Italians and Irish and all of them. They was
Italian
raised under
people
them.
didn't become white until like the 1940s.
Yeah, I'm here. So I'm saying but everybody that was darker than them was just black. So they called like Indians. I'm talking about dot on the forehead, motherfuckers. They was black. Even the Indians in India, they say they got black Indians and white Indians. They are Indians to us. They're like, y'all both the same. You're just a light skin.
It's called the caste system. So that's something
Mexicans
similar
do
to
it too. They say, well, I'm black. And I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. Because
They also do that shit in South
they do
America
that shit.
too.
South
You know
America,
why they do that?
they got the most black people in South America. They got more
Because that's where the
people.
slave ships went. And you know
Most
why they
people
do that though, bro? They do that because of all of the Negroes that came from Africa up there, bro. Columbus settlement was not in Florida, Alabama. His settlement was in South America, dude. It was not up here, bro. Columbus didn't come up here and settle shit. He was down there doing it. There's movies on the shit, books on the shit.
He's in New England. A lot of them went down there. It wasn't just Columbus.
Man, the nigga didn't go to New England. They sold slaves from there that they got
Well, they
from
sold the
Africa,
slaves.
and they sold them niggas to the United States, and that was some of them. That's why you still see a lot of these
It
mixed
was like
niggas like you was talking about.
it's a
I'm
lot of
telling you, you can read all of this, bro.
all of us mixed. I mean, most of us mixed niggas. I don't think nobody. I mean, you still got like almost full blooded Indians. Even they not.
Ain't no
You
full
look
blooded
like
Indians no more. The white people already infiltrated that shit and fucked it up. I told you to
yeah,
watch
yeah,
that
yeah.
movie, bro. Read
Even
that
that's
book.
that's what the Mexicans is too. They're like a Spanish natives.
No, they not.
Spanish,
Mexicans,
like the Spain or European Spanish people.
anybody that's
It's a
Puerto
name
Rican
for them. I
and all
forget
of
the
that
name of
shit,
them.
go tell them to go get a blood test. Most of their genealogy, most of their blood is gonna come back to white. It's not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
come back to
I
no type
just
of
said.
native. Yeah.
Well, it was a name for the Mexicans when they mixed with when the natives had sex. They had a different name. You know how we got mulatto. It was a name for the Mexicans we know today. Was when the Spanish Europeans uh, mixed with natives, and then they called them something different. So they looked like the natives still, but they just weren't considered natives anymore because they
The
bloodline.
Spanish. That's how you
Once
know.
your bloodline, so this is how most of the tribes work. Once you mix with any other tribe, you could have been two black West African tribes, but once you mix with that tribe, they just didn't. You're not one of us no more. You know what I mean? That's why I said when claiming all of these different things because they won't accept you. Ain't no tribe in Nigeria. Like, look how the Nigerians be right now with their tribes. Oh, he ain't no woody woody whoop. Because once
Niggas
you mix
always
with another,
fighting.
yeah, once you
Even
mix with
with the
another,
natives, you
you can
can't
mix
even
with
claim that.
you can mix with another. A Choctaw could have mixed with a Cherokee, and they say you ain't either one of us no more. You a
Nah,
mutt.
but that was a lot rarer that happened. The thing with it is
It happened.
look up $5 Indian. Just look up that phrase, that term, $5 Indian, and
Uh,
read what it means. If you can read what that means, then you will figure out exactly why black people can't be considered as natives anymore, and what happened
oh
and why
yeah,
it happened.
I don't think the natives can be considered natives anymore.
Because white people stole the shit.
Yeah, conquered. They got
They
conquered.
all they had to pay was $5 to claim on their shit that they was
Conquered.
Native American.
They got conquered like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Also doing the Trail of Tears in Oklahoma and in Texas and all of those places, white folks was going over there marrying the natives that were there, the
That's why I say so
Osage and
many
a lot of
white
them.
natives. Yeah, I know so many
No, no,
white people that's natives now. That's like I'm like you're not, but whatever.
because the white people married the
Yeah, they
natives
about their
because they
way.
were getting grant money from the fucking government.
Government. Yeah,
You
I
have
know.
to think the
I know.
natives had got their
They
money
gave
from
them
the
Nevada and
oil.
all of that shit. Yeah, yeah.
No, they got the money, nigga. Think about it. They sent you all the way to Oklahoma, singing basically to say, "Ain't nothing here. We gonna throw you out here and give y'all this barren land." And so they
Yeah.
give you this barren land, and then while y'all there, you fucking strike oil. Now everybody that's a fucking native in that motherfucker is a millionaire. That's why white people wanted to marry a native, and they had a kid by him.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
guess what
yeah. I
they
know.
did? Guess they did when they had the kid. After the kid got 2 or 3 or something, one, 2 or 3 maybe. Sometimes even newborn. They shot the wife in the fucking head and killed the bitch. And they kept the kid and claimed the kid as their own so they can claim the money and claim themselves as natives. Because they had native children.
Hmm.
Look that up, bro.
So I know a lot. Well, I know a lot of this. Well, I know all of that about the
Nigga,
shooting the
Martin
kids.
Scorsese wrote a movie on it.
I don't
Like,
know
come
about
on.
shooting the kids in the head.
That's what I'm. No, they didn't shoot
I'd have to
kids
look
in the
into
head.
it. Oh,
They shot the
shooting wife in the
wives
head.
in the head, to shoot
Wife
the
in the
wife
head.
in the head and kill her. That way they can claim the child as they own. Back in the day, a woman didn't get to keep the kid after a marriage broke up. The
I know.
father did.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
woman, they changed that shit in the 1960s, I believe. But
Yeah,
before that, since the man made the most money, the kid stayed with the man. The woman went off. She had to go.
yeah, somebody had to take her.
See, people are like, I need to get my shit like yours. How that motherfucker sound? Okay. But yeah, like,
All right, move.
that was something else. I'm looking at something else. But yeah, bro, like all that shit. Hey, but let me ask you this, bro. And this probably gonna switch a little topic, but it's gonna be on the same type of topic.
That's cool.
So you got people out here, and I want to address this because I know motherfuckers be riding up my ass about this when I say this shit. You know that these natives don't give a fuck about us, right? I mean, not natives. You know these Mexicans and these South Americans and a lot of these foreigners don't give a fuck about us, right? And
Nobody.
I, bro, did you not
I
see?
remember I was telling you about that when we was talking about that one time, and I was like, what Charleston White said. I said if we had any allies, it's gonna be white people.
Mm-hmm. And you know
So
what?
our only allies is probably white people that look out for us. Like you
It
know what?
is. I saw a dude the other day said this. He said, man, he said, I just wanted to go back to white and black. I say, okay. I said, and that's how white
That's
folks
the only
feeling.
way. Yeah.
That's how they feeling. They like, I want this shit to go back to.
It was so much easier. That's how they.
So, and like, and when you trip off of that shit, bro, it like, and this is the question I want to ask. What do you think about people who say, oh, them people, y'all should leave them alone. They should be able to do whatever they want to do and all of this shit. I'm gonna ask you that, and I want you to bring in two things.
Talking about the immigrants?
Yeah, the
Shit.
jobs,
Fuck nah.
the jobs, and nah. I'm gonna just say don't bring in there. Just use your own opinion. I ain't even gonna put my own thing in there. Just go for it. Like what you think about
Well,
that?
I'm gonna start off with like the criminal aspect of it, just letting the people do what they want to do. Is them first off, them coming through first just coming through not being vetted. That's the craziest, weirdest shit to me. You know, they got tabs on all of us. We got record. I got a record. We got tabs on me. What I did. Well, can't fuck up too many times. You know what I mean.
Go to that clank. You hear me?
So for them to come through without being checked, knowing about all the cartels, we all like a lot of American movies is based on like drugs coming from cartels and you know like some movies like Blow and shit, Columbia and like all them people here now.
Mm-hmm.
You let them come in here. You got 300,000 people dying from fentanyl a year. I think it might be more than that now. It's just coming straight across the southern border. Now it's coming from the Canadian border, which is fucking weird because it was all coming through the south, the southern border. But
It's a loophole.
I think that's the worst thing. And if you got all of these people that don't like America, you got your Irans and all, you got all of them. You got Brazilians, Colombians, Venezuelans. They don't like America. The cartel in America want to run it, you know. And you open up the fucking border and you say, all y'all can come in here. We ain't gonna check nobody.
We'll
Who the
sabotage.
fuck is here? You know what I mean? We already dealing with the you know domestic terrorism. You know what I mean? So then now you're dealing with foreign terrorism that we just let in. Like it was hard for them to get in back in the day. Like they would have to like dedicate their whole life. You know what I mean?
To working to do that shit, like they would have
Yeah,
to, like I gotta study for this because we know we get over here, we gotta know this and know that and go do this, and yeah, it was a
yeah.
thing.
So now they can come over here. You just let them all through. Millions of people just came through in the last 4 years. Millions.
Mm,
And then they got places like Illinois, like sanctuary states and cities and shit.
mm.
So where they like come on over here, and then they letting them. Did you know that they was letting them be police in Illinois?
I didn't know that. I was in Illinois today at the Golden Corral, bro. Up in that motherfucker, and they had Proud Boy flags all over the windows and shit, bro. So like, I think that Illinois, what would you call it, Illinoisans, Illinois? I
Yeah, I'm
don't
from
know.
Illinois. That's
What
the
would you
most.
call
That's the
yourself?
bluest state.
If we Missourians, what would you call the Illinois person? Illinois.
I don't know what the fuck we call ourselves.
Illinoisians. Shut the fuck up, I know, nigga.
I'm from Illinois. I don't know shit.
But like I see how Illinois they don't like that shit, bro.
What?
They
Don't like
just
what?
dealing with it. They don't like that
I don't
shit, man.
understand how Illinois, like that's one of the as you can see that is probably besides California, which is kind of turning a little bit on this last election, but Illinois was the bluest state. You know what I mean? We
Mm-mm.
got Proud Boy flags there. What does that mean?
I mean that shit is changing around
That
this
mean that
moment.
them niggas Democrats. Not
That mean shit is changing around this motherfucker, bro.
I mean they the same Democrats that had niggas slaves.
Fuck that shit, bro. I say
Illinois,
this. I think I need to turn that back up. Can you hear me?
mhm.
I'm just trying to make sure I got a proper volume.
All right,
Nah,
so hold on.
but
So there's what I was saying was like they was letting the immigrants be police
mm,
and giving them driver's licenses. So imagine not being vetted. You cartel. Now I can be a police in Illinois. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Now you getting pulled over by the cartel, nigga. Now they run the city.
But see, that's how the cartel run Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's so fucking. That's why I'm just like get them all out first, and then they can hop in line and come back in through. Because I don't have no problem with them being here. I don't like want all of them gone, like all Mexicans gone. I love the Mexicans that's already here. I love Mexican
Right.
food.
Go to Golden Corral. Go to
Get
the
them
Chinaman. Go
all
to
of them.
anywhere like that, bruh. It ain't no more Mexicans in that bitch. I went to the Chinaman on yesterday.
I heard they've been sweeping and cleaning up.
They been legit to St. Louis, nigga. They been sweeping that shit,
And
bro.
we ain't
Nigga,
even got that many. They said we just had thousands. Like Chicago,
man,
them got millions.
they
New
got the
York,
fuck out
millions.
of here, bro.
Yeah,
They out of
yeah.
here. Look
They
on God, Kenny. It wasn't even no motherfucking Asians up in the motherfucking beauty supply when I went up another day, bro. Swear to God,
what?
it was an Indian
Oh yeah.
running that
Well, they come over.
motherfucker.
Yeah, they come over here too. Heavy. The Indians came through heavy. Uh, Everybody. It was people from like they just let, because what they was doing was flying in from all their respective countries or whatever
Mm.
into Mexico City. And then they was paying the cartel. These motherfuckers got money. These ain't the poor what's the names that they try to make them seem like they is.
Mm.
These people was flying from all over the world, and they was paying the cartel, $7,000 to $10,000 to drive them to the border, get them across. So they paying to be trafficked. Some of them get trafficked into the country, being hidden, and some of them just get
I got
trafficked to the border, and they walk. They come across the river.
Well, I saw one story. They had 13-year-old kids taking their mama and daddy car that lived on the border
Mm.
in Texas or New Mexico, and they
Arizona,
was straight
main
bringing
spot there.
motherfucking illegals in this motherfucker in they whip, bro. The cartels would pay them like $3,000. Think about that, $3,000. So it's a 13-year-old driving a
That's
car.
a $1 billion business. Is bringing people in America. The cartel is billionaires.
And they said it was so much of it. They said it was so easy to do it that basically all you have to do was just be standing outside or something, and they help you. They just come by, and they said that the illegals that give you the money that they got from the cartels and say, "Here, take us to this place," and they'll do it. All you gotta do is take us here, 25 miles up this way or whatever. This $3,000 right here. That's it. That's it,
This
man.
one right here, I want you to. So this thing right here is a crazy one here. This dude, he explained the whole. Ah, yeah. So this dude like explained like the whole thing. This is like local. This is, when was this? A couple years ago. Well, I first That's what I got hit with, like how bad the water crisis was. I was like, what these people? This is why I'm feel like that just took us all the way off.
You said you what?
All right.
Yep.
So this dude kind of explained it like he down here. Hold on.
And then who gets them here on the Arizona side?
You hear this?
Border Patrol.
That's so interesting. So they want to get caught.
Oh yeah, they're it's what we call give ups. These are individuals that those
Give ups
countries
or
won't take them
gotaways.
back. So
Like
they're being
the
released,
Russians won't take them back.
So most people cross the border and they
Okay.
just stop
So
right.
once
They just
they-
walk up and
claiming
they stop right
asylum
there on the thing
because
so
they're
you can pick
coming
them
from a
up
country of violence.
because they ain't got no records or nothing.
Okay,
They just
so
like,
once
shit,
they get in,
But once you
Customs
get in,
Border
you gotta take care
Protection
of them.
takes them in,
Right.
processes them,
Correct.
and then they have an asylum court hearing.
Well, they're given a notice to
They be here for
appear
hellas
wherever
before
they're
they go
going
to
in the US.
court.
You got to have a sponsor.
They
Okay.
live here.
So, and I picked up pieces
If
of
you don't
paper
check
showing
some shit, I'm saying
addresses
that.
within the interior of the United
Yeah.
States.
So pretty much, and then the ones that he was just saying, the gotaways or the getaways or whatever, these people that had already been deported, or they got criminal records already in their countries, and they wouldn't make, you know what I mean? 'Cause if they come across and they check them and they stop like the get or like the other ones, they run your name and you're a international criminal. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
just
get
said,
locked up. You get locked up. We send you right back to where you came from, or we can hold you in one of our prisons for a long time and try to negotiate a deal with that country wherever you came from. But so these motherfuckers, they was just shuffling a little bit right when I started it because somebody was running across it. He's like, oh, he's not one of the. Because most of them just once they get across, they just stand there and be like, all right, you got me. Now you got to pay for me. You know what I mean?
yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's look. I say this. This why I
The
say
other
this.
ones, they criminals. They like, we got to really get the fuck away from them.
This why I want black people to stop saying all of this shit. Like, oh man, leave them people alone. This is so sad. You don't hear nobody else saying this shit. And I hate to say it. I'll be the turtle
The
in the
farmers
wrong.
is stopping right
Look,
there. They getting their names ran. They know what they doing.
look.
The
I hate to say it.
H1B, H2B, whatever. It's the agriculture visa that they get. So the
But
farmers ain't even getting affected by this shit because they can come in on the H2B1. I think it's H2B1 agriculture
and
visa.
they call migrational
Yep.
workers.
Yeah,
So
so they
with
don't come in.
seasonal workers,
Yep.
and so when they come in, bro, guess what they do? What they come up with? If they do any work, if they running combines or any machines, because usually now you can almost run a farm without people. So if they running combines and all these different machines and all of this shit, if they have to do it, bro, those people have to get fed, they have to get housed and taken care of for that period of time that they are in this country, and then they get sent back home. Nobody's getting exploited here, bro.
Man, and they say,
Nobody
you know what
besides black folks.
it's crazy how they saying the Mexicans is the main pickers or whatever, like picking the fruits and stuff like that. It's not being picked here. We're not growing most of the fruits here. I think we import $9 billion a year from Mexico. So they're picking that shit in Mexico and we're just buying it from them.
Nigga, you don't have
They're
to
not
pick
picking it.
fruit no more. They have tree shakers. Go look up a tree shaker that takes off all the fruit and it puts it in a basket.
Most of our fruit come from Mexico.
It comes from Mexico, but even in Mexico they use fruit.
Like
They use tree
our
shakers.
vegetables come from here. Arizona's like most of our lettuce. The Midwest is like where all our corn and shit come from. Like where we is like Midwest corn, Idaho potatoes and stuff like that. Grapes and shit from California, but most of them from fucking Mexico. Strawberries from Mexico because California won't
It's
let
some
them
of my
fucking
fruits
grow
get
nothing
grown
but
here.
an acre. Yeah,
Our oranges, our apples, things like that. Our
We
grapes.
definitely get apples. Our grapes, kinda. They used to
Our
be
grapes
more,
come
but
from
we get
here.
a lot of them from there. We get a lot of them from there, from Mexico.
We get them from Mexico when they out of season. When it's the summertime and the springtime, we get them from
So
America.
what's going on with Gavin Newsom in California is he like they really they like so all these Californians that own a bunch of land, you can only harvest on 1 acre of it. So they limit it to 1 acre. So if they got all this fucking, you got 100 acres, you got 1 acre you can grow on.
Did you
You
see
know what I
that
mean?
black dude with that cowboy
So
hat
in
on that talked
Mexico, they
about
ain't got
that?
no fucking rules. They can sell whatever the hell they want to.
Meaning,
No, I'm saying Mexico ain't got no rules like California, because that's the main place we get our grapes from is California, the grapevines and stuff like that. But it's dry. It's dry. They limit them all. They got a 38-gallon a day limit of water they can use or some shit. These
I know
billionaires and
they
millionaires like
told
what?
them they said remember this like a couple of years ago they was like, and not to interrupt you, I apologize for that,
I'm
but
not
then
good.
they said this not too long ago, bro. They had stopped farmers for actually farming. They said we'll pay you. They paid motherfuckers to stop farming and just to say fuck it, and we'll pay you the money every month. We'll pay you 35,000, 50,000, whatever it is you make, 100,000, like whatever it is that you make. We'll pay you
California
that.
said
Stop growing food. Now they want to put grasshoppers in the food. I don't know, nigga. Shit.
California's shady, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Didn't I tell you to look up the Resnicks, bro? The Resnicks are a Jewish couple in California that own up all the water rights.
Oh yeah, it's not
And I
Donald.
told you they own everything. They own all of those cuties, them little oranges. They own that pomegranate juice that say palm. They own a whole bunch of factories and chemicals and plants and fruits and vegetables that make pistachios. That company with the black
That's why
the
they're going
black
so hard
bag.
on
That's them.
That's why they're going so hard on Trump and RFK right now too. Because RFK is trying to shut all that shit down with all of that chemicals and shit in the food. And they said we gotta. They
RFK
killed his
did
daddy.
do, but he shoved it.
They killed his daddy and his uncle. Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to his
Yeah,
white
I would have
people
voted.
talk just like him, bro.
And that's a Democrat I would have voted for. I ain't gonna lie. Like if Trump didn't win, I would have voted. Like if he didn't win the primary originally,
I was gonna
I
vote
don't
for
know.
Tulsi Gabbard, but then again, I found out how she a flip flopping bitch, and I just thought about that. And I said,
Shit, what I think Tulsi is so you got some like you got real patriots out here, which is that's foreign to black community. That people that actually love the country. But it's people out here like that. So she like whatever I have to do. I think she's like that by any means. If it's for the betterment of the country, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
she was a military
Anything
chick,
for
so that's why I had
yeah.
looked at her
Well,
like
yeah.
she was
There we go.
somebody. Yeah,
So
she a
yeah.
military broad, so I kind of figured she had a post on her, but then she switched from Democrat to Republican. I think she backed Democrat now or
Well,
some
she
shit.
ain't never switched. She never switched to Republican. She just
She a rapping prostitute. She jumped dick
she got a so what it is
straight up.
is the left is running so many people far away from the left is running because they're going so fucking far left and extreme that I just made a status about that on Facebook earlier. They're going so far left that people don't want nothing to do with them. So they're going center right. You know what I mean? So like
I just
it
started hearing
used to
those
be,
terms, bro. Like
yeah,
in 2 years, the whole center right, like
center left.
being a
Like
little bit to the right, but then being liberal. Go ahead, explain.
yeah.
Go
So
kick it to me.
you got a centrist, libertarian. They consider kind of centrist or whatever. Uh, but they more pushed over to the right now because the left is so far left. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like you used to be able to say that you was pro life or pro choice on the left. But now if you say you pro life on the left, they're like, they're gonna attack you. They're be like, the left is like, so this is their norm. So now this is just regular fucking left. It's like, well, you gotta kill the baby. It's not a baby. It's not a, that's how they are on their stances. It's a clump of cells.
I hate that shit, bro. I hate
So
that shit, bro.
he used to be able to like agree on something there on the left. But now, if you're not like, like, well, I just don't think that trans should use, you know, I don't think the
Mm-hmm.
trans should be able to use women's restrooms. And then they like yelling at you, and they like, well, you're a fucking bigot. So then more people just is like, you know what, y'all getting fucking crazy, and that's what happened to Tulsi. She was just like, y'all getting way, way more extreme that we can't even say anything unless we down with the, what I mean, the
But
machine.
they
If we
mouth
ain't down with the machine, then they're like, if you're not as far left as we is, then you
they,
consider right.
with they mafia. They
So then,
they
so now
fruity
you,
mafia.
yeah. So now you like, because I didn't even like when I started questioning the Democrat Party. I wasn't like I'm done with being a Democrat. I was just like questioning it, and if you question it,
Mm-hmm.
it's over. Don't question them. Like this, how far these fucking people is ahead. Black people, especially, man. I said something on the status earlier on one of them what's them Voice of the People the STL News, one of them.
Lame
'Cause
man.
yeah, because I was somebody was on my page. This dude was on my page earlier. I was debating with him, and then he commented on that page on the Voice of the People, and I seen him on there after we had a whole debate. And I said, this is something we can agree on, because he was like, whatever they said that nigga did, he did it. And I was like, boom. So this is something we can. So I was like, whatever this one thing we can agree on, the Democrat policies in the city, because there was some dude that murdered somebody. They let him out, and then he went out and got back on the same shit. And I was like, that's the soft on crime Democrat policies. And then some bitch hopped on there and was like, yeah, because Trump. I said, I ain't say shit about Trump. But just
Mm-hmm.
because I question the Democrat policies,
It's almost like, bro, and
far
you
left
get
they is that you just like, I don't want to fucking deal with you. I'm gonna go to the right
that's what and
because
look,
I
you
can't
get
question
people
the people.
they're saying this shit all the time. Like the first thing that come out their mouth, if you say, I don't fuck with that, I don't disagree with that, they say, oh yeah, you must be with Trump. I say, I fuck with
Damn,
Trump.
nigga,
I wouldn't suck his dick, but damn,
you
you hear me? The way y'all straight make it seem like I'm supposed to fall in love and make this a religion. You hear me? The way y'all do with the
yeah.
Democrats.
Oh,
I
you
just
Trump
think the
card.
motherfucker gonna
Yeah,
run
they
this
be on
shit better.
that boy. I be like, man, shut up, man.
They be killing me with that lame ass shit, bro. I see that shit all the time, bro. Cause
Oh,
and
it don't
look, and
bother me. That's what I told
ask
dude earlier. I said it ain't gonna bother me. You can go
ask that
hard
question, Kenny.
as
Ask them
long as
what
you
would
want.
make them not like them.
I did. I ask them all the time.
They
Like,
never
well,
can tell you shit.
I should pull up the let me see if I can log into Facebook.
They be like, he's racist. What do you do that's
That
racist?
would be fun to just go over some of my
Well,
little debates I had.
he he's just
Pull
a
up my
white man,
Facebook
so he
page.
gotta be racist. I'm like, yeah, I know niggas more racist than that motherfucker,
I
than
said,
any white man.
what that make you? You on the Democrat side? That's the people that enslaved you.
Exactly. You sound like a sucker for
You
that shit. Anybody that's doing that shit is on some
goofy
sucker
ass.
shit. Yeah, I know he gonna do this. That nigga been
I
in
said, prove it.
prove it,
Prove it.
prove it.
Show me something. What he tell me? He said, you siding with somebody that's gonna take away rights from people. That's taking away rights from people that look like you. Name one. Boy, you
We
on
don't
his
look
dick.
like
I'm like,
Mexicans,
what?
and
No, I asked you to tell me one right that we might lose. Boy, you on his dick, boy. I'm like, so now I'm on his dick because you can't name one.
like,
Like,
why
boy,
I
get
gotta
your
be all
goofy
that?
ass off my page. Now you on his dick.
But
I
when
ain't on
motherfuckers
his
was doing that shit with that Kamala shit and calling the bitch black and all of this shit, I'm sitting there telling this bitch, I say, Papi, she no black. No,
right.
Papi. I know she may be random, but she no black. No. You hear me? These
Right.
motherfuckers like, oh no, how why
I
you gonna say she ain't black? She
know.
ain't black, motherfucker. She ain't never been
I
black.
do. Yeah, that's
She
just
is
crazy.
rich caste system Indian.
You know, she
She
came
was
from
lighter than everybody and she was rich.
Indian slave owners, actually.
Exactly. She was
Indian slave
fucking
owners in
rich.
Jamaica.
She came from top tier people in India, bro. Like
Yeah.
even the Indian government
Her
put
mom
them
and
over
dad, yeah.
people.
Her mom and dad was politicians and professors, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Politicians, both of them was politicians and professors. So they was part of the they was part of
The,
what do you
the the
call
the
that?
money the money team.
Yeah, not even the money team. I'm talking about like
Like the political
I can't
type
even
of.
think of the word right now I'm thinking of, but indoctrinate. They indoctrinated.
Mm.
So they was like, we work in the schools, and you know what I mean. So they have those positions of power that just like, all right, we the fucking MK Ultra of this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Look, she moved to Canada, got all her degree, all of her schooling done, all of that shit. Then a bitch brought her quickie mart ass over here and worked in California.
quick.
She didn't listen to Pac, and she was in fucking Canada when she was telling y'all all of that shit. You got lied to. Go
You know
look
who
it
else
up.
was on that shit?
Her daddy
Barack
don't even
Obama
fuck with
lived
her
in
or her
Canada and
mama.
shit too.
I heard her mama passed though. Rest in peace now.
Yeah, Barack Obama lived all over the place too. He ain't never come to America until he went to Hawaii.
Exactly. Fuck
His
out
name
there.
is Barry Sars. Barry. His name for real is Barry Soto or something like that.
Yeah, his daddy name was Serato or some shit like that because I
Something like
seen
that.
his father.
Satoro. Satoro.
Yes, Satoru. I seen his father. His father was a big old African nigga. You hear me?
Yeah.
Big hands and shit and
He
all that
never grew
old
up
shit.
around him though. He never grew up around him.
He know the nigga.
Nope. But he
His
was
mama
born in
was a
Kenya.
was a
So he was
fleet.
born in Kenya. Yeah. He was born in Kenya. And then where they go? They went to Canada. He was in Canada too. Kenya to Canada. All these people on the same fucking.
You know why?
He went
Because
from Kenya to
Canada is
Canada,
easier to let you in.
and then Hawaii, and then he like that pissed me off when he came out to the when he was talking about black people, black men not voting for Kamala. He was like,
Mm.
yeah, the brothers really upset me. He ain't never grew up around no brothers his whole life. He went from Kenya to Canada to Hawaii, and then the school that he went to in Hawaii, there wasn't no niggas there in Hawaii. $35,000 a year, private
You ain't
school.
seen that picture about that whole thing with on
Thirty-five
Tucker
thousand
Carlson?
dollars a year. You ain't never had no nigga experience, so the brothers ain't had nothing to do with your lifestyle. What is you, the brothers?
Look
You
up
ain't
Tucker
never grew up
Carlson
around that.
interview with that white boy that had fucked on Barack Obama. He
Oh yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah. It's a whole letter about it, and Brock
look,
got a,
look.
a diary out
No,
about it.
look, this the white boy said. As a matter of fact, anything that one needs to be fact checked, you can go to Tucker Carlson. If you don't like him, if you're
I
doing your
follow,
research, go to
I
Tucker
follow,
Carlson.
I
I ain't
follow
talking to
Tucker
you. I'm
on
talking to
everything.
everybody
Oh,
else that
oh
might be
yeah, yeah.
listening. Go check that shit out and go look at what dude said. The dude do not look like he got no reason to lie. This motherfucker sat up there and said, he said, this how he met her. He said he had went to a wedding that his brother was throwing, and he had a limo service to take him there because it was out of town.
All right.
And he had a little paper and all that shit, but he was a gay dude, and he liked to party and shit. So he said, all right, I want to go to a party. The limo driver said, look, I'm going to do something. I got to pick up this other guy first. You might know him. He was like, but keep that on the low. He was like, I got to pick him up, and then I could take you where you need to go, drop you off, and then I could go take him where he needs to go. So he said, cool. And the dude waited in the limo and shit. He said a dude came in there, a black dude, sat down, and his name was Barry. And he sat down, and he immediately sat down and he would start talking to the dude, the gay dude. The dude, they ain't know he was gay. I guess I don't know how gays have like a connection or something like that. That's not my business. But he knew what was going on with the dude, and he said the first thing Barack Obama did was he reached in his coat, bro, right? And he pulled out a pipe. You hear me? And he was like, voila, you know what I'm saying? And he started hitting that motherfucker. You hear me? And it was crack cocaine in the motherfucker. So he turned to the dude, the white dude, the gay dude. He said, hey, shit, you want to hit this motherfucker? Dude said, I hit some of it, but I like to snort this shit. So he starts doing some coke that he already had. He said once Barack Obama kicked back and sucked that glass dick, said he had reached his hand over and just put his hand on dude's thigh. And when he put his hand on dude's thigh, he started rubbing it. And the dude said he just picked up on all the signals and he went down and gave him, you know what I'm saying, a car wash. You feel me?
Mhm.
On his dick. You feel me? In that limousine, bro. And then he said, and then after that, he said he would meet up with him every other now and again. And, you know what I'm saying? Barack would let him hit that shit. Them letters that Barack Obama had was to another dude
Oh,
talking
this should
about
be
all
on
sexual
YouTube
shit.
page. This might not should be on YouTube Live. I should probably cut this off
Bro,
YouTube
I'm
Live.
just saying, nah, I stopped talking about it, but these is facts, bro. Go look all of that shit up, bro. When
Oh, I
people used
bet.
to say Barack Obama smoked crack, I used to get mad as hell when they would say that. Cause I said that's a stereotype against black people. Y'all fucking with us. Why y'all doing this shit? That nigga Barack Obama smoked crack, homie.
You see this?
That's crazy.
You see this? You see
Yeah,
it?
I seen that shit, man. That
Yeah.
big ass tramp stamp you got on it.
The whole Obama head, his whole head on my ribs.
Hey,
I was
shit.
excited when he won. I was like, hell yeah.
Hey, you
It's
want
crazy how I got the tattoo though. I got the tattoo straight like I was about to get the Hennessy uh logo tattooed like down
put a
my side.
mustache on that motherfucker and put a communist hat on it and make it a shake
Right,
wave ever tattoo.
right.
Change the whole shit up. You hear me?
I don't want that nigga on me.
Put some real shit on there.
So I was about to get the Hennessy thing, but that when he won, uh,
Mhm.
uh, they had a Hennessy bottle that I went and bought. I went and bought a Hennessy bottle, and it had the 44 on it. It was a Barack Obama 44 Hennessy edition, and I was about to get Hennessy, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Put Barack Obama on there, and that's what happened. I was like I was drinking the Henny, and I was like, put him on there instead because it was the Hennessy Barack. Just some, I was like, what was that? 21, 22,
I don't
21.
even remember how was I like, what was that? Oh, eight. So I was like 20, maybe 21, 20, 21.
It was something like that. Just on some
Mm-hmm.
young drug shit. Like, yeah, do that. This one go hit. I was all in the world and all kind of St. Louis papers with that. It was like, they got that too, Obama.
I'm standing up for Obama. Black Lives
Thought I
Matter.
was. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kenny, look at this shit up. Do me a favor, bro. Do me a solid. Go look up that tour that Candace Owens did when she knocked on them people from Black Lives Matter house. They got a $6 million mansion in
Oh, you
California.
talking about Patrice Cullis. That's
Yeah,
somebody
bro.
I watch every day. I don't miss Candace. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, this is an old Candace thing. Candace
I
went
mean,
up to the door and knocked on this
this is
shit.
and then she went live at the same time, acting like they're
Mm-hmm.
out here to get me. She was like, it's just me. They come outside.
Candace ass fine. She could say some smart shit, then she could say some dumb shit. But that's gotta be. She pregnant again too. But that
Yeah.
gotta be one of the little finest little little Caribbean little. I like them dark skin, so that's one of my things. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Candace bad. I ain't
Mm.
gonna
She got a white dude got her pumping all of that shit up in her.
Candace bad though. I get it though, because if you thought about Candace, when she met dude, he was if you met Candace as a conservative then, and this is what she was on, her head was already here. There wasn't no black dudes messing with her. They're like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? A conservative black woman,
Mm.
they'd have like, nah, you
But
slave ass
she a foreigner too.
bitch.
She a foreigner too. Let me show you this thing. I want to show
She
you
ain't
this.
no foreigner. Her people is, but she grew up in fucking Connecticut. She never was born over there or nothing. Her people from there.
Yeah, she
She
from.
from Connecticut and went to New York, Connecticut, New York. That's where she from.
I want to show you see this shit real quick. Hold up.
Can you screen share from the link I send you or no?
I don't know for sure.
Because I can pull it
I
up.
can check though.
I got my Facebook up over here, so if you inbox it to me, I'll pull it up if it's
Pull up this video. Yeah, I put it. I put it in the thing. I'm gonna play it once you bring it up. I'm sharing my screen basically.
so you can't share your screen.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
But you gotta do it. I don't want to click.
Oh,
On
okay. I see. Oh, it just added another screen when you did, so you can show
Yeah,
stuff. Hit
yeah.
the full window. There we go.
Unpopular opinion.
I would never be unpopular, or I would be a popular. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I hear you. That makes sense. You're starting to sound a little bit like Joe Biden. What made you guys come outside today to be gay? We're not gay.
We're bi.
You're bi?
I'm bi.
Doesn't matter. Everybody's equal. You guys in an open relationship?
Everybody's equal.
Yeah. You guys are committed to each other? We are committed to each other. Not if you're in an open relationship. Commit to each other. Only love her, and you only love him.
That means she
Come
fuck
on, you
other
guys can make it
dudes.
good right now. Get on your knee
And women, I'm bi.
I've done that twice. Devote your life only to her. And likewise. Not if you guys are
You
in
see,
an open
even liberal women love conservative men. That's crazy.
That's the most.
You don't take him serious.
That's the most tyrannical. Also doesn't love gluttony, and she obviously suffers from that.
BIPOC.
Trump is a villain, and lock him up.
Okay, Trump is a felon. Why do you dislike Trump, and why do you have a Kamala sign?
I am pro Kamala, obviously.
You seem to be the only person out here that's pro
No,
Kamala.
actually, there were quite a few others. They just left before me.
And what has Kamala done that you like?
First off, she would be the first female president.
Okay, that
That's
means
something that I like.
But to you, it doesn't as a male.
no, it literally means nothing.
To you, it doesn't, right?
I mean, being a man, woman, black, yellow, white, that means nothing. So give me something that she's actually done.
It means nothing.
Yeah, it does mean nothing.
Of you to say
No, you're painting yourself as a victim. Being man, woman, married, transgender, kangaroo, it means nothing.
No, I can't.
What did she do? This was the most fun.
Woman's shoes. You have no idea.
Tell me a right that women have. Can you tell me something that men can do that women can't? What's something
Nope.
that women can't do?
Nope.
What's something that women can do that men can't?
Nothing.
Tell me something women can't
I am
do.
done with you.
You can't tell me because there's
I
nothing.
can, but I refuse to tell you.
You're
Because
sitting out here with a sign. And so clearly you want to talk.
that
Pause that real quick.
have a place in the
They always get locked up. They always get froze up right there because it ain't one. So what they do, they'll go right to social norms. Like, well, men can have sex with a lot of women and nobody will say anything. I'm like, that ain't no fucking law.
That's just some natural shit, bro. That's not a law, bro.
We gotta work to get the cat. Y'all don't gotta work to get no, y'all can just walk down the street and be like, you want some sex? And the dudes be like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Hold the
So
sign
it's
up, just like that one she had.
Yeah, all of us have to work for it. They don't. That's the big difference. That's why that nigga had to be doing something to be getting that much cat, or look like something, or something. So I mean, but that's funny that they always do that same misogyny. They go straight to that shit. You're misogyny.
You just don't like women. You hate women.
Boy, if it's a black woman, they go, you hate black women. Yo, mama black.
So
Yes.
the fuck that
Definitely.
mean? I'm black shit. What the fuck that mean? Nigga, and I look at it, I'm a black man. What you mean?
Like, that's hella funny though. That's
Your mama black.
You get played again.
White House. I have nothing to
I do.
say.
It's called the First Lady.
We're back on the big screen. Full screen, my bad.
Because there's
I
nothing.
can, but I refuse to tell you.
You're
Because
sitting out here with a sign.
it's
So clearly you want to talk.
that women have a place in the White House. I have nothing to
I do.
say.
It's called the First Lady.
Oh, they paid him that.
Okay, so if you guys are longtime members of the channel, you guys will remember this guy.
Button guy.
Why are you walking away?
I'm new to the channel. I don't know you. Come give me a hug.
Can we walk in the other direction where the snow's not blowing in our face?
Let me see if it's some others. Hold up, I'm trying to get to the real shit. Hold up.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Absolutely support you. Okay.
Let's do it. Now you're the only one. You're the only one left.
I support you.
Face makeup. You strike me as a Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah.
You think he's guilty? Wait, what? What did you just say? Did you just call yourself a racial slur?
She said
You
a
guys strike
beaner.
me as Trump supporters.
Ugh.
That's a Mexican. Torta.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
You know, when you ask a homosexual
Mexican dude
Trump
be on
supporter
here.
the
It's a
first thing
torta.
they should
It's
kiss
always
something
the
same
torta.
sex. It seems to be a common occurrence. What's your thoughts on Kamala Harris? We'll start out.
Let me stop this shit.
Kamala Harris, dirty ass little chuck eater.
You think she's the original Hawk Tuah girl?
Yeah, I mean, Kamala Harris looks like she gives some really good. She give me that.
Is that what's his name? What's dude's name?
Bo Diddle.
What's dude's name? I thought that's
Him. This dude here.
That's the one. No, the rapper.
I don't know him.
He a rapper. That's ain't that he had purple hair at one point? He did the song with Yeezy.
Is that Tekashi 6ix9ine or something?
No, the one I love it. I'm such a fucking hoe. Damn, what's dude's name?
I have no idea, bro.
You remember they had them big ass suits on in the video? That ain't him? Maybe it's not him. I don't know.
It probably is. I don't. It looked like it could be a little that chain, all that old shit. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no clue who the fuck the nigga is. I thought he just like a Hispanic with
Lil
like
Pump.
Who? Lil Pump. Ah, okay. Okay, Lil Pump. I know that. One of the Gucci people or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Kamala Harris could probably get it.
And what do you think?
That's him right here.
In November.
This video, you remember this?
Run.
You remember that video?
Let me see. Hold up. Oh, I remember this. With Kanye West.
It's such a fucking hoe.
Yeah, I remember that
love
shit.
it. Yeah.
That's the same person.
That
Okay.
look like, yeah, that's Lil Pump.
Okay, I ain't know that
He
shit.
used to have purple hair too, like pastel purple.
Or a Trump win, excuse me.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Oh, Kamala Harris wins. This whole country is we're going down. If you thought we were down,
You know what's crazy
it's
is that all of these I was going to call them foundational Mexicans, American Mexicans.
Foundation.
they all on the same side. Like, hey, get them up out of here.
Hey, I can go to a whole bunch of videos. Look up Nick
Yeah,
Shirley.
they like, nah, they gotta go. They gotta get in line. My family, they came across here a long time ago through the line. We the third generation.
You ain't lying, bro. You is not lying. I seen so
They
many.
can't just run across here and then get paid all of this because we struggling like everybody else, and we came through the legal way.
I seen the Asian lady say the same thing. She said they need to go. She said I don't care if they Asian. She said I came here to write. It took me 10 years to get here.
Yeah.
She said ain't no way they can just come here and get all of this shit. And she said I don't believe most of them is even real good people. And she was like, it's an Asian lady that only been here for like 15, 20 years. And she like, I had to take 10 years to get here. And she was like, what the fuck? This ain't no good. I don't like this. I'm like, damn. All right. So, and then like you just said, it been Hispanic people saying the same shit.
Yeah, they don't want that. They're like, nah. Especially the people that they try to vouch for and shit like that.
I'm gonna take this off. Or unless you want to look at that, I'm gonna take that off.
I'm
gonna take it off.
All right.
But yeah, like just on some real, you gotta switch up CO screen. Which is like nigga on some real nigga shit. I look at it like this. I don't really be caring about the people that come over here and what they do. My thing is don't commit no extra crime to make it hot for the people that's already over here. And also don't come in taking opportunities illegally from people. That's fucked up. Look at all these hotels, bro. If you ever been to a nursing home, go to the basement of a nursing home, bro. The people that's washing all of them sheets a lot of times in the big ones and hospitals be fucking illegals, bro. And these companies and corporations be hiring their ass and paying them. But then, and look, and they'll pay them $10 less than what, $5 less than what they'll pay you, $7 less, whatever, $8 less. And they'll do that shit. That's why the jobs dry up in the Midwest like that. That's why the jobs been drying up in the South like that. Because they
All
come
them people
in
was
and
in
go get them
Chicago.
labor
You know, I
jobs.
was staying in Chicago for a second.
Mm-hmm.
2019. They was them. This was before COVID. Niggas in Chicago was already mad at them. They was like, we got to get them out of here. They getting all our, you know, they can't get no, you know, chicks in Chicago. They got kids. They work and job. They struggle. They can't get food stamps. These motherfuckers getting $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 food stamps automatic. Sanctuary cities. You know what I mean? They're like, I can't even get 300.
I ain't had food stamps so long, bro. I done forgot the damn PIN number, bro. I tell you this here though. They
I
cut
could
that
never
shit.
get. They never let me get no stamps. I was heated. I
Man,
tried to
look.
get.
If
They was
they
taking so much money from me from child support. I was like, y'all gotta let me at least get some food. Shit.
well, you know what? I'll listen to that on another topic, nigga. I'll let you tell that story, nigga. I already know about that whole thing. Now, I don't believe in child support. I believe in just doing for the kids and the mother of the
Yeah, they told
kids
me
and all
up.
of that stuff. I believe in that, but I think that's some government. But you
No,
know where the money for the child support actually goes, right?
to weave and
No, it goes back into a banking system that's used
oh yeah. Are you
for
talking
government
about
officials to run campaigns. Yeah,
what is that? This guy's
it's a
name is
fiduciary fund.
Factor. What is the name of it? Factor 7.
Are you talking about the bill or whatever it is?
Like the tax that they take out. Like it's
Yeah, that the tax and whatever percentage they take out after that too.
let me see.
So they use that to fund elections or whatever. So like if you heard Josh Hawley or somebody running for governor or whatever again, some shit like that. I think he's in the Senate, whatever. But somebody running like
Yeah,
that.
Senator Howley. I just
Yeah,
definitely
senator,
voted for
right?
his ass. That's my
But
fact.
if he was
He
here
be shutting
running,
people down.
but if he
I
was
put
running,
that dude, boy, he be shutting shit down.
Josh Hawley be getting up in that little committee and shit, bro. He do be telling them like, so speaker,
They put him in
so
corners. They be like,
why is this like this? And then you should, but you said though that he be cooking them. I'll be watching that little C-SPAN shit. He be cooking them. You ain't lying. Nigga got a Tech 9 bird and shit. Y'all nigga got porno star birds and shit. With the long what's the old boy that was messing with Jada Pinkett? August Alsina.
that cat.
Hey, I heard some. Yeah, I heard about what happened with him. I ain't gonna talk about that, bro. But yeah, that's some fucked up shit, bro. He said,
That's the video I'm looking for. Yeah, dude getting his back blown out now.
ugh. You serious?
He got a whole boyfriend. What are you talking about? The
Okay,
last couple
that's
years.
why I'm glad I'm not hip on a lot of that stuff, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm good.
I seen he got a man now, bro. Another light skinned nigga to look like him.
Mm-mm. He's a mo.
Yeah, she done did a number on dude, boy.
Michelle Obama said, when you go low, we
Dang, I'm
go
looking for this
high.
video, man. I cannot find this. Let me see. I'm finna find it in a second. Just give me it's on my fucking desktop, I think.
Did you see Kanye bring that naked bitch up in that muff with that mink
Oh,
on?
yeah, come on, Bianca.
That nigga wild as hell for that shit, bro.
We know he ain't take that chick serious in the first place. He doing all that.
He did Kanye West on that Rick James, bro. He on some other shit.
Yeah. Where he went, he just got back on Twitter today.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, he going crazy. I tell you, dude, funny. He's definitely funny.
I think Rick James' body and soul is inside Kanye West, bro. I think it is, bro. It's all up in there. The musical genius mixed with the loudness of just with doing whatever like that. That nigga is rich.
About this one, yeah. This is one I that did a video on this shit funny here. I had did a video on this stupid shit.
How, Sway? How? The nigga Sway said, nigga, stop talking so loud in my motherfucking shit. He was like, calm down, nigga.
It's gonna be. It's one of the reasons why I hated TikTok. I like when I tell you I was like, fuck TikTok. That shit crazy. Where is this? Why it ain't playing? It ain't coming up. Oh, window. There we go. This chick funny. This is why I didn't like TikTok. Because of shit like this.
You guys cut the volume up.
Hold on. You couldn't hear it.
Is that Glorilla?
No, it's some famous chick on, not famous, but I think like one of the popular TikToks. That's crazy. It's all the way up. You see it?
Yeah, play it.
All right.
You probably put where to pause it again. Yeah, I can't hear it. I don't know what's going on. Why I can't hear it over here. Maybe look on that thing. Maybe it's something on there muted or something.
That's me muting it. It's playing on my end.
Just play it.
It's a quick, so you can't hear it. Oh, so I'm not gonna play it then. You can't hear it. I ain't gonna play it.
I'm trying to see if I can look at it just separately.
Well,
But just explain it to me. Just play it and explain it to me. Shit.
All right. So this whole video, this chick, I'll do it once I figure it out. No, because this yeah, she's sitting here talking about like she said something about how this is right after Trump got shot at. She was like, every time I hear a story about Republicans, they always get shot at, and then she said, but they never get killed. It's always the Democrats that get killed. And the Republicans never get killed. They just get shot at. So she go on this long thing. And I was like, this bitch didn't take, like, you got 1 million followers. And you didn't take the time to look up that. So you go back into all. I said, it's only, the first thing I think it's only one Democrat that got killed. And that was Kennedy. Out of like 9 presidents, bitch. Like if you
But
go
you
all
know
the way
why
back,
though?
they always Republicans that get killed.
They killed Kennedy
and
because Kennedy started to say, hey man, we need to get Israel, we need to get AIPAC, we need to make them a separate group. They don't need to be in our government.
Well, I was gonna say
look, and they also said we need to get them, help them niggas get their rights back and all of this shit.
The wooish people.
Look, soon as they did that shit, soon as they heard that Kennedy talking that shit, he got his ass shot in the face. You hear me? Like a nigga wasn't playing.
Like the Republicans.
Straight up. Don't do nothing for niggas, and you bet not say nothing wrong about them.
Yeah, this was so funny though. I was like, what?
You hear
like,
me?
This is a stupid chick, bro. Like, what is you doing? Like, it was one Democrat.
He was fucking bad hoes.
And that's why he got like and this is where that whole
his wife was bad.
I think black people got swayed over to the Democrat Party because of him.
No, black people got swayed up to the Democratic Party because of Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson created the Civil Rights Act in 1964, which he didn't give us actual rights. They took away most of the good stuff, but the stuff that they televised,
they was like back to back.
They was back to back, but you had to look
at Kennedy got killed in 60. He was after him.
LBJ was
Both
before him.
60s.
LBJ was
Yeah,
before.
yeah. Because he got killed at the end of the 60s.
It was
Dang.
LBJ, and then I believe it was
That's off the top of my head.
it was LBJ. Then
I
it
cut
was
that out.
Kennedy, and when Kennedy got killed, Nixon came in. So it's like one of them things. If I have that correct, but that's how that shit went, bro. Like, but Kennedy was talking too much good shit. His family, all of
Yeah,
that.
I'm 63, 69.
Am I right?
Yeah, so he got killed, and then Lyndon B hopped right in.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, I'm right. I think he swayed black people over to the Democrat Party, and then Lyndon B. Johnson said, "I got food stamps."
He never signed any. He never signed any bills though. Lyndon
But
B.
he made it.
Johnson signed the Civil
Yeah.
Rights Act.
Yeah. No, I'm saying he kind of swayed them over because they wasn't before him. So,
Kennedy didn't do it. I'm telling you, it
black
was
people
Lyndon B.
love Kennedy,
Johnson.
though. No. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
that's
black
true. That's
people
true.
love
What you
Kennedy.
said is true.
So he kind of swayed them over towards it, and then Lyndon B said, "I got you. I got food stamps. I got welfare. I got all kind of. It's called the Great Society Act." That was Lyndon B. Johnson. He said, "I have them niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years, whatever they got them."
That
You know
was
what I mean?
Lyndon B. Johnson. Yep.
Yeah. So this is right after Kennedy. So I think Kennedy swayed him over to the Democrat Party. Then they killed him.
He
They said,
didn't
"All
give
right,
them
now this
nothing,
is
though, bruh. Black
no."
folks didn't know at Kennedy like that, bruh. They knew at Lyndon B. Johnson because of what he did, even though he did it reluctantly because Lyndon B. Johnson hated niggas and he was a nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So
So
Kennedy was the first Democrat that black people liked. And
yeah,
then they
yeah.
follow up with another Democrat that gave you something. So they like, well, they for us now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he said they be he said they be voting
So
for
this
us.
is what I'm talking about. I said Kennedy, the first one that swayed black people that way. So he was just like, all right, and black people was like, I like Kennedy. Well, they had to kill him. He did the swaying. 2 years, 61 to 63. Kill him. Boom. There we got Lyndon B. Johnson, our old traditional Democrat that don't like niggas.
Go look up the president that actually came into office after Lincoln got killed.
Some stamps. Yeah.
Go look up the president that got in office after Lincoln got killed. His name is William Johnson, I believe. Or Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson was 20.
It's either William Johnson or Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson was the 20th president, I think.
Who came after Lincoln? The guy that came after Lincoln, it was Johnson. And I believe he was the one that actually initiated the black codes, and the black people can't be outside loitering. If you got caught outside, standing outside, and you was loitering, he took away that 40 acres and a mule shit. He crushed that shit. He said,
that's Andrew. I thought he was the 20th president. You know what I'm thinking? I said 20th president.
You thinking Andrew Jackson? You thinking of Andrew Jackson?
$20 bill.
Andrew Johnson was a trifling motherfucker. He hated black people like niggas shouldn't be eating salt.
Yeah, they free.
He made sure that we didn't get shit, and he made sure that we stayed locked up. And guess what? During his presidency, that's when the Ku Klux Klan came back. The Klan had been basically outlawed in the 1860s, 1870s, something like that. And they came back in the 1910s and 20s, and they started coming back. That's what happened. The Klan had been already around. They just came back around because of him.
Democrat comeback. They was called the Dixiecrats for a while.
Pow! You got it right, my nigga.
They came. They were the Dixiecrats first, and then they turned into the Democrats. On the return of the Klan.
You ain't told not one lie.
Yeah, but they it was a little bit before that though. They was called Democrats a little bit before that, but the Dixiecrat thing was.
They were called the Knights of blah blah. Yeah. But at the same time, like, bro, all of this shit came from a lot of these crazy ass white boys and shit that just want to flip the script on shit. A lot of them was half Jewish or a lot of shit.
I had one on the status today.
Turfies.
Talking about the Great Switch or something. I'm like, that never happened. Like, why is that? Black people switched. But like, what do they think happened? Like, it was like white people from the Republican Party and white people from the Democrat Party was like, you know what? Let's trade cards, and we're switched. That
It
never
was a
happened.
great switch, you know why? Because it was a
The
great
people
switch
switched.
because it was who got control of the Negroes. The
Yeah,
reason why
that's
the
why I
reason
said black people switched. That was the great switch.
but the reason why you hear on the news when they got to telling Negroes and telling them, yeah, they trying to take away Black History Month from y'all. They trying to take away Martin Luther King Day from y'all. That's because, like you just said, the Dixie, the Democrats, all of them, they have this thing to where they make sure that you hate white people that basically actually thought that you were human,
Yeah, that's what
which
happened.
are the people
There
that they
wasn't no
call racist.
switch. So there wasn't no switch for real. The only switch that happened was black people running back to slave owners. They
That was
said,
a
nah.
switch. I mean, I guess you could say after we got free, we went right back to the motherfuckers that enslaved us with the Democrats.
So how they try to tell it though is like the politicians switched, and the politicians didn't switch. The black people switched. That was the biggest determining voting factor then, because you had half white people that was like they people, and then you had half white people that was like they not. So we needed like the black people on one side. You know what I mean? And this is gonna sway the vote. You know what I'm saying? If we got half the white people voting this way, so we just need the black people votes. So give them something so they
Nah.
can vote for us. You know what I mean? So they didn't switch. The black people switched who they voted for. That's all that happened. They didn't switch. The parties didn't. The politicians didn't switch. Black people just switched who they started voting for. That was it.
We don't even have rights, voting rights for real, bro.
That's what it.
No, we do not. Matter
No,
of
we don't.
fact, we aren't even basically legally considered true citizens at like truly like that. If you go look that shit up, bro, and I believe somebody
It's
who I
been
don't really
amended
fuck
so
with like
many
that brought it
times.
up too. Charleston White brought that shit up too. We do not have a for real official status here.
We do. That 3/5 shit did. And 3/5 wasn't even people read that shit wrong.
Nigga, they took that law out of that shit that Lyndon B. Johnson and the Civil Rights Act. You don't have the right to vote. They just let us vote. We don't have the right to vote. Go look that up, bro.
If they let us vote, it's a right to vote. Nigga,
It
what are
ain't
you
a
talking
right.
about?
It's not in paper, bro. They could change that anytime. The slavery thing as well,
So what are
too.
you talking about? So what are you talking about? Because we
They
got what are you
never
talking about?
signed during the 1964 Civil Rights Act bill about the
Oh,
slavery shit, and they
no.
never signed that shit about us being able to vote. They just
So
went
we can
ahead
still
and
be
said,
slaves.
fuck it, let them vote.
So you saying we can still be slaves? Come on.
Yes.
No.
Under the law of this government, yes. The way they set it up, yes. That's why I
No.
say don't trust nothing, bro.
No, is it 13th Amendment? Or was it 14th?
13th.
The 13th. You can still be slaves, but white people can still be slaves under that same thing. If you want to call it a slave, like
I think
when
so.
if you
But
in jail, yeah.
but they already have rights. They never brought it to slavery for them, so technically, yeah, probably. But it was mainly for us. Just like the 14th Amendment was made for us. It was made for children of slaves. Children of slaves, bro. That's what it was made for.
Well,
It
no,
was
that's what you talking about. Birthright citizenship.
mm-hmm.
So that was made for us.
Mm-hmm.
But after it was made, So birthright citizenship it wasn't for immigrants, but it applied to them too. So now that's over with.
Kenny, go look up that video. That dude that was at that town hall in Chicago. He said, them black people said, we need to get all these migrants out of here. And then one Mexican dude said, no more money for you. No more money for you. He says, you black American, no more money for you. No more money. Go look that up, bro, and go play that shit and tell, and then show these niggas that these people do not care about your ass.
They don't, bro.
They will sell your ass the fuck up the river for nothing.
The illegals definitely don't. Some of the illegals don't, but the illegals definitely don't.
They're like, y'all gotta leave them people alone. They just trying to, nigga, shut up.
where was the illegal immigrant speaking up during the Mike Brown and all of that, the
Yeah, what was
Trayvon?
all
They
that shit,
went,
man? Get the fuck out of
they
here with
went
that shit.
there. Yeah, we had motherfucking monks coming from Asia. It was monks out there on West Florissant. Weren't no motherfucking illegals. Like, yes, leave them alone.
Then you got these old niggas with these Lakers uniforms on and shit standing on the damn street corner trying to tell niggas they need to go to motherfucking Israel and shit. You hear me?
What you talking about the Hebrew?
Hebrew Israelites. I'm like, bro, like
Oh my
these niggas gonna lead y'all down the path of destruction.
god.
Please don't listen to them
These
niggas.
ones. So I consider
Please
myself
don't.
a Christian. I'm not Orthodox, you know, but
Mm.
I consider myself a Christian, and I'm like, boy, y'all are the most confused
They
people
are
out there.
hella confused, bro.
They always use, boy, they get on my nerves. Like they always got. They never go have like a discourse with anybody. It's always like one
Brother,
person. He the leader.
read page
Read,
252.
oh, read,
It's it, it says
yeah,
that we should have what we should have, and we should go back and be forth. What that say, brother? Go back and be forth. Go what that say, brother? Say it again. Go back and be forth. He was like, that's all I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm like, nigga, this, what did you say?
Not have a discourse with somebody that know the Bible. You just know these verses that y'all know.
Right?
What's their favorite book? And their favorite book is God damn, they always read out that same book. Because they stuck on that. Hebrews. I'm like, is you. I said, so the people that sold us to these people, is they the real Hebrews too? Y'all talk all this kings and queens stuff. We the kings, we kings. I said, if we was the kings, you think that they would sell us if we was king? We you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You the pawns. They the kings and the queen. You the pawns. You the motherfucking peasants. You got sold as a peasant. You think they sold kings and queens? No.
Nah, they didn't.
No, they sold people from other tribes. So if you got sold, you wasn't that shit. I mean, you could be shit. You came to America, now you the richest niggas in the world. So, even at you make minimum wage in America, you richer than most niggas in the world.
Black people here don't know what poverty is.
No, they don't.
We all live broke. We all live like with no meal.
Broke compared to other people in America.
Yeah.
So that's different.
I ain't talking about America. I'm talking about outside of this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we broke compared, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, we've been through that poverty. Like, because we watched, lifestyles of the rich and famous. I want that shit. We got that shit. So to us, we like, we poor. We're like, these niggas out in other countries, like, nigga, you got a house. Shut the fuck up. Like, y'all eat every day. Y'all water come out the sink. We got to go get ours.
I heard the story of this right here, bro. A nigga say this, right? How do y'all got stores where all the food is sitting right there? And all y'all got to do is walk up and pay for it. Y'all don't take it and steal it?
Yeah.
These Africans saying this, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, we used to
imagine, like, imagine them. Like, these people, they had to build their little huts and houses and shit like this, right? And then they got to go find this muddy ass water and then turn it into some drinking water. And like, if you homeless in America, you can go stand on the corner and ask some people for some money, or it's water fountains in parks and shit like that. You just go drink out the fucking water fountain.
Bathrooms.
You go to McDonald's bathrooms. You go to McDonald's or anywhere like that. Like, I need a cup of water, and they're like, I got you.
Matter of fact, if you homeless, a lot of times people might even buy you a little sandwich or something, bro.
Yeah, what is that? That ain't no. You know what I mean?
Niggas
you can go ask for it, and people got so much money in America, they'll give it to you. It's like, I feel sorry for you. Here you go. They'll buy you some dope if you wanted the dope or the beer. I used to buy beer from homeless people because they didn't want the fucking yeah, they don't want the sometimes they don't want to eat. They already ate. They just, you know what I mean? They just like, man. So I got to talking to him, and I'm just like, you want a beer, don't you? Yeah, I do. If you get it. So me and Terrence just started going around. We buy like a 24 pack of like the cheap shit, like Milwaukee Best Ice or something. That's like $8.
You talking about light skinned turns you went to school with?
Thompson, yeah,
I remember that nigga,
that's my
man.
best friend. He locked up.
He kind of looked like T.I.'s son a little bit from back in the day.
He like exhibit.
The one that rap. He do a little bit, but he got a mug. He got like a scowl on his face. I remember that nigga, bro. I remember him. He was hella cool, bro. He was a little gangster. I remember that nigga, bro.
So we just started just buying 24 packs of Milwaukee's Best, and we just passing them out the window, cans of Milwaukee. That's what they want. I mean, they ain't like, we ask them, you want a couple dollars or you want a beer? Hey, give me the beer. Facts.
I didn't
Now
gave
you gotta go
motherfuckers.
walk, go get the beer.
Nah, I didn't gave motherfuckers everything, bro. I didn't went down in U City. I didn't been down.
What kind of poverty is that if you can just give out money?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I used to go out and give out clothes, give out all type of shit, bro. You could ask my people, bro. I would straight go out and give out clothes, go buy, give out all type of shit, bro. And I never had no fucking camera on me, nigga. I did that shit because I meant that shit.
Don't know poverty. We got on name brand shoes in poverty.
Nigga, I gave a homeless dude a pair of J's one time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We got name brand shoes and clothes and stuff like this. It's poverty. Is this poverty?
No.
Because the people that's rich that we talking about, white people got all this money. They don't got $200 shoes. These people out here where I live, I'm in South County. These kids ain't got no motherfucking J's. They ain't got no $200 shoes. If they ask their parents for $200, I'm like, are you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
They go to
Cause that's nigga shit. It's nigga shit, bro. Only niggas stand in the line, bro. Buy a ticket to stand in line. And then go stand in that line all day to pay a nigga $400 for a pair of tennis shoes that you ain't even gonna fucking give a fuck about in less than a year. That is the niggerish shit ever made on this planet, and I don't care who disagree with it. It's nigga shit.
What they will do is pay $200 something because at work they pay $200-$300 for some work boots, and they'll have them bitches for a long time.
Hey, them little work boots, they got the little trim on the front. Them motherfuckers like $250, bro. I heard them motherfuckers last about 25, 30 years.
Because the work boots matter. Because they make money off the work boots. That's why they got stuff in the bank, because they work boots.
My work boots, you know how much my work boots always costed, bro? I ain't gonna lie to you. I go to Walmart, get my shit. So mine was the most I paid was like $45, $50 for them shit.
I just got me some little $33 joints.
Them motherfuckers hit
I got some steel-toe tennis shoes. I ain't gonna fake it. Look, I'm gonna show you the ones I just got. I got some steel-toe tennis shoes.
Cause that's you gotta have it. Every one of them motherfuckers.
It look like they some bogus Air Maxes or something here.
They like a woman's running shoe, like an old lady running.
They like Air Maxes, don't they?
They do like Air Maxes, bro.
Yeah. So they like some.
Hell nah.
But that's what I got. That was $33.
Them steel toes?
Yeah, they still toes.
Damn.
I just got them because I keep turning up all my other shoes. But hell yeah.
Nigga, every pair of work shoes I had, I beat, bro, to the sole. Like,
I'll show you some shoes right now. Yeah.
I couldn't too, bro. My shit be beat.
But the toes coming off. I do like 16,000 steps a day at work, something like that.
Mine's was like, I clocked mine's, I think it was like 14,000 or 12,000 or some shit like that. When
10,000 on a slow day when I get to chill.
Mm-hmm. You almost slip off of your boots when they get old. Them motherfuckers be so old, the bottom stay there, and you done went this way.
Like this where your foot bend. Like a lot of my shoes work with a foot bend. It's a hole right here and a hole right here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get some new shoes. So this is I ain't buy no shoes in a minute until I just got them. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got these. And I'm like,
and that's warehouse living for you people that don't know. Straight up. That shit'll beat
walking
your
the
ass.
soles off your shit.
So That shit a key. Man, check this other thing out. I brought this up last time, but I want to see what you think about it. The tax thing with the child support thing. How
I
you?
don't even think it's real. No,
I
I'm
don't
looking
think
now.
so.
I
I,
looked
I
more
know
into it.
one
It's
part
not
of it
real.
that is real, and that one party is this: they gonna cut off all of the deductions. So like all the credits that people get, they cutting that off. So like if you getting like let me plug this back in. If you getting like hold up. All right, there we go. If you getting like that 14, 15, $1,600, whatever it is, or whatever that they give out for the child tax credits and all that, they trying to kill off all of that. So basically what's gonna happen is they trying to make sure that like that Doge thing, they trying to make sure they go in and ain't no money wasted. Like I think I explained this last time, but like imagine if you got 15, 14 million people, 14 million women that are getting $10,000 every year after taxes. Add
That's
up
what
how
they got
much
to get.
money that
Right.
is.
Yeah.
That's why they trying to cut that out. It ain't got to do with women or men. They just trying to cut out all of that extra money that's going nowhere.
They trying to get
It,
rid of the income tax, period.
income taxes trying to get rid of it gone. And matter of fact, old boy Trump trying to get that shit over with back in the day. He said that everybody should have their own money now
Mm-hmm.
instead of having to wait to get that shit. And I agree.
I do too. You know the men gonna agree.
That little $200, $300, $400, $500, whatever they take out your check every time you get paid, bro, you should have that in your pocket. You should live
Yeah.
like that every day.
I got away without paying federal taxes for 3 years.
You should file an exempt.
Yep. And they
Man,
just
that shit come back on your ass.
oh, it just did. They just tore me up for like 8 checks straight. The
Mm,
next one is the last one. So I
I
only
don't
know like
fuck with
two
exempt.
hundred. Yeah, I only 200 something. I didn't think I was gonna have a job that long because I got the job. Terrence got me the job, and I was like, I ain't finna work here that long. I'm gonna do exempt. I'll work a couple months because I tattoo, so I just
Mm.
tattoo and make my money with cash, and then and I was like,
Supplement.
I'll probably, you know what I mean. So
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden, it's like I'm going on 4 years at this motherfucker, and they like this nigga had a job a little too long now. Boom, hit me up, and they just like, yo, it's this much money for not paying federal tax for this long, and they just like, pop, 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 pop.
That's my
So
heart. I never owed no tax. As a matter of fact, I owed taxes one time. I owed $700. Boy, I went ahead and got that knocked off. I was fucked up for this was back in the day too. I was fucked up, but shit, I'm glad I did that.
but I have been working the tattoo shop since I got out the military. So since I got out the military, I've been getting paid cash. So it wasn't like nothing you can
What's
take out
that?
no check.
11
1040 or something like that.
1040. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't
And
find that shit I
you
was
said
when I was
what?
bored. So I ain't find that either.
Damn, nigga. So you just disobeying the whole law, niggas.
No
Bro, you don't do that, bro. You gonna be in feds, bro. Don't do that. Knock on wood.
I don't even think it's legal to charge you, but like, you don't know if I had a job or not, or did I, or what? I was
Yeah,
just
but
driving.
they do because you did it with your social security number, right?
What?
Ooh, excuse me. Damn, that was nasty.
What did I tattoo with? Like
Yep.
tattoos on. That was it.
Oh, that's stupid.
You know how much I made? Like pick it up. Try to
Damn,
maybe he paid this much. I don't know.
man, fuck
What
it.
owe you?
I never do that with them people.
What I owe you?
Hey, so apparently we not supposed for real. We not supposed to have no
That's why I
no.
don't think it's legal anyway. We do
Now it's not
it.
legal to have taxes here, but then also it's not legal to put people in prison over debt because America is not a debtor's prison. So if
Yeah.
you look that up legally and you find that out, America cannot sue people or child support
But
or
they
let's
do
say
it.
you
They get away
fucked over
though, and
somebody.
that's those bill collectors and shit do try to convince you and scare you
hmm
into paying. And a lot of people do it, and they don't have to.
You cannot go to jail for that shit. You cannot go to jail for owing
But
money.
they was taking it. It was taking it to jail, especially for child support. I got to jail for like twice.
Now, if you owe money to the government, hell yeah. Well, if you owe money to a company, you ain't going in the joint. That's how that go, bro. And then after 7 years, that shit roll off. But don't use that. White folks use that system all the time. And look, here's the funniest part about that shit. People will be like, oh man, I don't want to do that. I gotta pay my shit on time. White folks use that system all the time. They burn up that credit and they file bankruptcy. My daddy taught me about that shit. They file bankruptcy. Then they do everything again. They start over fresh. When you start bankruptcy and everything is cleared on your shit, you start getting credit cards in the fucking mail from people because your credit is cleared and they know you got a history. They just want to give you credit cards. And it happens all the time, bro. I know this for a fact. So every time people that say, oh man, I gotta go do all this, I gotta do this, bro, don't sweat that shit. Unless it's a utility bill. If you ain't worried about your credit, if you living in your crib, your house and all of that shit, pay them people when you can pay them. But you ain't gotta always pay them every 5 fucking seconds, bro. Every time they ask you for some money. I promise to God, it's not required.
I ain't got no what's the name. I was just talking about that online
It
today
is
too.
required.
I ain't got no I ain't got no I ain't never had no credit card. But I guess child support is since I've been paying it for so long. It's last time I checked my credit, uh my shit was like 500 something. 520 or something crazy like that. And then what was that, November or something? Like, cause I got the credit card,
Mm.
and I always ignore the fucking things. Cause last time I checked it years ago, it was trash. So I was like, I don't care about it. I always get the emails ignored because I ain't got no credit built up or anything like that. But I guess child support was so. It was like your credit score has blase booty boot, and I was like just chilling at work. It was slow, and I clicked on it. And I looked at it. My shit said 676 or something. I was like, how?
You know why? If you paying child support or any bills and all of that shit, it make it go up. And the thing that's funny about it is you can't take child support off your credit at all.
Nope. And I
Not at
tried to
all. I went to a lawyer.
so I tried to get me a credit card, bro. I tried to get a credit card and I couldn't get a credit card. And I was like, well, I got a 677. 676. I got a 676. Why can't I get a credit card? I couldn't get a petty credit card. They was like, well, you don't have any new lines of credit open. And I'm like, well, all right. So now I got like a higher credit score, which I guess is okay. 676 is okay. It's a good credit score, I think, compared to our 520, whatever. Because people get credit cards with way lower credit scores.
Mm-hmm.
But they was like, you don't have any lines of credit, any recent lines of credit. So and I was like, well, so that's something I got to do. So now you got to go that other route with some security. What's them called? Where you pay money to get a credit.
Secured credit
Security.
card.
There we go. Yeah. I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah,
But
you gotta give them $500 and then they give you $500 of credit.
yeah, stupid shit. I'm paying for credit. I ain't never
Yeah.
That's why I ain't never had no credit card. I was like, that's stupid.
I mean, it serves a purpose, but it still don't.
Yeah.
It's
So I'm only gonna do it just to get like a line of credit because I'm finna just take out my VA loan so I can get my house. But I just gotta keep like what I mean.
man. I had like 3 credit cards in my life, but they was like for department stores. Like, remember Dillard's?
So that's what
And
I said.
Macy's?
So I have So I have had those like when I was like fresh 18, like American Eagle.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, remember American Eagle?
That would have fucked me up back in the day because I love that shit back in the day.
Yeah, it was like American Eagle. I was like, let me try to get one. And they was like, boom, you got $250. I was like, never. I spent that shit, spent it up, never paid anything on it. I was like, all right. But after so long, it just fall off your fucking credit, so it wasn't under no more. Like, shit. I was 18. I'm finna be 38 next month.
Hey, I did some little business on that shit, bro. I did my little issue on the on my
American
social
Eagle.
number, and we went and did some little things that was unsavory and all of that shit, and I came out with a lot of money that I owe. You know what I'm saying? But that's
American.
all gone. Credit want to wipe that away. Yeah,
I had Macy's too. I had Macy's, American Eagle, and something else stupid. Well, that was it. That was all I had.
I
And
know
I
I
was in
had
the Navy.
Macy's, Dillard's, and then some other credit card company that I used to use, but I only used to buy gas with it.
No,
But
the
like,
ones I got was like fresh 18. I ain't care nothing about it. I got it, used it, and I never paid nothing back.
no, I ain't never paid shit back on no credit
Yeah,
card.
I ain't never made a $10 payment on none of that shit.
Mm.
It's like,
Never gave a fuck about it.
then I went into the military, and then I got some other things on there. But when I got in the military, they had this thing called MAC program. So
What's that? Explain that.
Military Acceptance Corporation.
Mhm.
So you can go anywhere then, like anywhere. When you're in the military, in Virginia, like you can go, say you go to a car lot or anywhere. You go, I want some beats in here. And they're just like, all right. And they'll put it in your shit because they know you got guaranteed money on the first and 15th. And it's like garnishment credit. You give them your information, they garnish it automatically.
Don't you got the USAA?
So I got me like I had big before I like did this to my ears. It was like I got some big. Remember Chingy shit had just came
You
out. He had
gauged
some
your
big
ears
star earrings. Yeah, this been like this since 08. 09.
to Yoruba.
But like he had a Chingy came out with them big star earrings and shit when the Hood Star came out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give me some of them. I went to the jewelry store. I said, I want some of these big star earrings that he got right. I had 2 big ass star earrings. I was like, hell yeah. It was like white gold, yellow gold and shit. Just some 19-year-old shit. Just young. It was like,
Man, I tell you
we'll
what
take it
happened.
out $40 a month. We'll take $40 out a month off your check. And I was like, all right. And I just started tearing my check up with the Mac. I was like,
Nah, look, hold
I
up,
want a
look,
TV in my Monte Carlo.
you was like,
TV in Monte Carlo. I wasn't paying no money. You don't have to pay no money down. I'm telling you, go anywhere. You go anywhere. Be like, yeah, put that on my Mac. You know what I mean? And
you was like, look, baby mama, look. Look, baby mama. Look. I got this.
I ain't got to pay no cash up front. I'll tell you, no swipe, no nothing. It's just like Mac. You show them your military ID. They get your little information, and they're like, we're just going to automatically garnish it. I had so many garnishments coming out. I was like, I'm using this too much. And now my check looking crazy.
So you at Best Buy and Toco's and shit getting beats in the car.
These are just little rinky-dink ass car lots and shit you can go get them from. It's just anybody. They like, oh, we got the Mac. We got Mac. You got Mac? Yeah. I did that for like 2 or 3 months, and then I was like, all right, now it's like $400 or $500 coming off my check.
Oh, I got something I need you to tell me, bro.
You got it. I was like,
you got to tell me this, bro. you got to tell me this answer. I heard this from somebody. I heard because I tried to get in the military, but I got the diabetes and shit. They ain't let me in. They pissed me off. I scored high on my ass, baby. They told me, they said, you can do anything you want to do. We want you to get in the Air Force. And then when because I lied on my application, I wasn't diabetic. Then they found out, man.
Because they did all your tests.
Yep. But
they didn't test for my shit that I had, Factor 5 Lightning.
But like when I say this, I'm gonna ask you this: Why? What is the motivation? Be 100. Be as much as 100 as you can. Cause they did the same thing to me, but you actually went through it. Did they game you up with the whole you gonna get you a charger after you straight get out
Well,
of
it wasn't no, so this is this 05. It wasn't no charges.
06 to charger? Yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't no charges.
The
I think
Mustang.
300 C's was popping. No, they didn't tell me nothing about that. Like but I was in ROTC though, so I had already been in ROTC and shit. So
But they ain't like
I
what
was
did,
already locked in, like I was gonna probably go to the military. So
what do people do with their money though? Like did they automatically? Because everybody I know that was in the military,
I got a
went out,
Monte
they got them.
Carlo. I got a Monte Carlo SS. So this is right
So
before
everybody did that, huh? Mustangs, Monte Carlos, and Chargers and shit. Huh? Challenges. That's all I see from everybody that I know today. You say what?
Yeah. You gotta grab a whip or something. You out of town. I'm in Virginia. I got stationed in Virginia Beach. So I get
That's
some.
fire. That's fire. That's hella fire. Like
Norfolk, Virginia Beach. They like, just like Norfolk, Virginia Beach is just, I don't know what you want to call it.
But that's popping though.
They like 12 miles away from each other or something. They neighbors. So, I mean, it just depends on where you stay in there. They like, touching cities. So,
But these y'all get to go to parties and stuff like that.
man, nigga, what?
And niggas nigga like shit.
The
Nigga,
whole thing was the whole Virginia. They called it the 7 cities. So the 7 cities, it's like they like metropolitan areas: Hampton, Virginia, Suffolk, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Newport News. I'm missing one. Chesapeake. So Chesapeake, that's 6. Chesapeake. It's 7 of them. They're all right next to each other. But
okay, Chesapeake. That's where the Dollar Tree is.
they call them Chesapeake. That's what they call it. Chesapeake. 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 Newport News, they call it bad news. It's supposed to be the hood. And I was like, that's not the hood.
Show me something. You ain't got none of that shit on video, bro. Like nothing. Like you
It
don't.
was 05, 06. So our cameras weren't like we didn't even have camera phones like that for real. We did, but they was like them, them weak ass ones. I got some pictures from there, but it was mostly we had digital cameras. That's when that was popping then.
I tried to.
It's crazy how much shit changed. If I would have joined 2 or 3 years later, then we'd have had like, I guess like the iPhone came out then, and then you had like better camera phones. But we had Nextels and shit when we got in.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. I wanted to go to that motherfucker, bro, because I felt like what you feel like that it did for you. Cause you explain one thing. What do you feel like it did for you outside?
I think it straightened people up and get you like a different view of the world and shit. It just straightened like a kid from the hood up, kinda. Like what I mean. To a certain extent, it'll make you feel like you matter depending on what job you do. That's why I tell a lot of these like like you almost you feel like you matter when you're on the boat, because I was in the Navy obviously. So when you're on the boat, like everybody just feel like they're the same people. But when you leave the boat and go somewhere else, then everybody acts like you like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this nigga important. I'm like, yeah, I am. I am kind of. It gives you a different kind of confidence you never had. You got white people everywhere you go, like buying you drinks and shit. Like, oh, thank you for serving. Like these ain't how how the niggas in the hood said white people was. You know what I mean? When they see you out in the uniform, they buying you all kind of shit.
So where did y'all go to ports?
Yeah. So Bahrain.
Everybody go there.
Jabal Ali, Djibouti.
Where they said? Africa.
They all right by each other. They all Middle East.
Okay.
So Bahrain, all of that stuff is like Bahrain, Jabal Ali, Djibouti, Dubai. We went to Dubai.
So the
So that's
UAE.
all of that stuff is Arab. Yeah. So we went there. That's where we spent most of our time because it was like Bush post 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So we was post 9/11 war on terrorism. Uh, and
I
then
forgot you went there a year before too, because you graduated a year before me. Damn, I ain't think about that. Yeah, you was in the shit.
yeah. So we
I
was
ain't think
definitely in
about it.
that. Spain. So that's it. Spain, Italy, Jabal Ali, Djibouti, Bahrain, Dubai.
What y'all doing Italy and
And then we
Spain?
did like and then you do like the coast shit too when you come back. You do like a whole like the whole fleet comes back and before you go home, you go up to like New York. We don't go into New York. We just sail by and then people see us in our white uniforms, like standing in parade
It's like,
rest, and we just with your hands behind your back, parade rest with all our shit on, and then we just kind of smooth by, and everybody be like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "I want to go to New York." Like let us off the boat. I've never been to New York, so I've been to New York like that, just kind of rolling by, and then you go down, you leave back out, get off the coast, and you come back around North Carolina. You do the same thing in North Carolina, and then you do Miami, Port of Miami. They let us off in Port of Miami, so we got to get off there, and then we went back up to Virginia. And
okay, that's what's
so
up. So y'all didn't go to like Texas and that area, Gulf of
no,
Mexico.
so if you stationed on an East Coast boat, like you're pretty much going to war. You're
Mm.
gonna go to the Middle East, and then if the boats try to be nice to you, like your captain or whoever is, they be like, "All right, we go to Italy because we ain't got nothing else to do." You know what I mean? Or we go to Spain. But most of the time, like I said, all the places was Dubai. Like that was the treat. It was Dubai because we
Mhm.
was in Bahrain, and then it was like Jabal Ali, Dubai, Djibouti.
So how long, like in your mind, like in your own mind, and when you was traveling, how long did it take to get from United States to Italy in a submarine
Well, I wasn't in no damn submarine. I was in a
ship?
I was in a guided missile cruiser. It's the
Okay,
Leyte Golf. Let me see
show
if
a
I can
picture
pull
of
it
it or
up.
something. I don't
Yeah,
know what
I'll
that.
pull up the Leyte Golf. So
The
it's a
late
small
take
boat.
off. Niggas said the late take off.
That was a war. That boat was commissioned in 1987, same year I was born, actually.
Me too, nigga.
That's the same. That's when the boat was commissioned.
You probably beginning of the year. I'm October. End of
Yeah,
October.
I was March. So this is my boat. Can I pull it up? Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. That's my boat.
Make the screen like click on it and
And you
make
see,
it.
I just did. I think it looked big over here.
Okay, I'm looking at it. I see. I can make it big on my side. My bad.
Okay, that's
Yeah, I
weird because
see.
it's showing it big
It's the
on
one on
here.
the right.
It's
Well,
not
on my
showing that.
right.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
The Leite.
Leyte.
Late.
Yeah, that's weird. It's weird because it's showing up a whole different way over here on this screen. Like on
Now I
my
see it though. I see that motherfucker. I'm seeing everything.
so this probably it's probably like maybe a crew of like 570 something people.
So is it
Uh
like what I be
like
seeing on
a
the
like a
Discovery Channel?
like 100 something women and the rest dudes.
Is it a city in that bitch like they say?
No, it's like a high school. It's like 500 people.
Oh damn.
So now, how it works is like you connected to a carrier. So I could pull that back up.
Airplane
So
carrier. Yeah.
yeah, aircraft carrier. So we was connected to the Enterprise. So it'd be like the Enterprise is the carrier, and then you got a bunch of boats around it. So the Enterprise and those big carrier boats, they don't have a bunch of weapons on them.
Mm.
So they carry the aircraft, and they got nuclear. So they got nuclear, and then all of us have all the ammunition, all the guided missile cruisers, all kind of weapons on our shit. You know,
So,
so we
okay.
just protect that shit. So we ride around that boat like we all around it, like on our fleet. You know, so it's called a fleet. It's probably like 11 boats. We had 11 boats on our fleet. So it was the Enterprise was the main boat, and that's got the 5,000 some people on it. That's the city.
Oh, so you never got on that?
Yeah, we hopped on. We would go back and forth sometimes, but like our boat, like where I live, was the late takeoff.
Explain to me what the city looked like. That's what I be trying to hear. I want to know
It
about that.
looked
What
like
they
our boat. It just looked like a big version of our boat, and it's got like McDonald's and all kind of crazy shit on it. Like ours got a
said
regular little,
McDonald's?
yeah, our shit got a regular cafeteria. You know, like a
Damn.
hospital cafeteria type shit.
Okay,
That's
but
all.
that's good food. Hospital food would be good. Hey, but what I mean is like y'all, it wasn't like a little mall type of
This
little
the
area. I
Enterprise
get a little
here.
snack, huh?
This the Enterprise here. So that's the aircraft carrier.
That's big as hell.
Yeah, so this the one with the where they be like it's the city, and you see all them
Okay,
people, them all uniforms and shit out there. Them all people like the red, the yellow, the blue, like they all different kind of vest colors and shit like that.
that
So they got
shit
a lot of
hard.
people out there on their flight deck.
It looks so small on there, but I seen it a whole like a
Oh
tour.
man, this boat would look crazy next to ours. It definitely did. Our boat looked small. Our boat was like I want to say our boat. Let me see. It was like 500-600 feet, 700 feet, maybe. I don't know. It was. I should probably know that.
You said
It was long. It looked big when you walk up on our boat, but then you like when you see that boat, you know, them thousands of feet. You know, so they like,
you said 5,000 motherfuckers on one ship.
yeah,
Damn, that had to been in city then. I
mm,
ain't.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit, crazy. Let me see if I can find it.
Damn, that's hard as a motherfucker, bro. Man, bro.
I'm
And that's
typing
where
it.
they was trying to send me to, the Air Force or the Navy.
Yeah, the Navy was pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie. The Air Force don't go nowhere. They've been they don't go anywhere. They usually stay here.
And then I heard the Navy, all y'all be doing is flirting, fucking, gambling, bullshitting, and all
Drinking
type.
outside. Drinking is the Navy do. That's where that whole term like drinking like a sailor. That's where it come from. You know.
Yeah, I know that because my
Gucci
cousin,
said standing on the table, drinking like a sailor.
look, my cousin had his partner.
That came out in '06. That's what I was in. I was like, yeah, standing on the table, drinking like a sailor.
Y'all alcoholic.
Sorry,
Look, this motherfucker had. He said that the nigga had a closet on base, right? Cuz said he opened up the closet. And he said this nigga Cuz had like every liquor bottle from the top of the closet all the way down to the floor of the
like our
closet.
lockers, yeah, our lockers crazy.
I said, damn.
I'm gonna tell you, I bought 38 bottles of Parmesan. That's what I was drinking then because it was cheap.
Oh my lord.
So this is, you know, you at 19 years old, you
I was on that shit too, nigga. I remember that shit, that Paul, nigga.
Parmesan, yeah,
That
and
sweet Kool-Aid, nigga.
guess how much it was? Yeah, and that was my shit. That was Project Pat and them shipping some
Nigga,
pole.
my
Nigga,
uncle
what's
used to
up?
call that shit rest in peace to him, nigga. J Rock, he said
Yeah,
it said
so
sweet
that's what was
Kool-Aid.
popping there, and it was 8 something. We know we don't pay taxes on base. When you're in the military, you don't pay taxes. So we was buying all that liquor like that. I wasn't old enough, so I would have somebody else go buy it off the boat, like one of the 21-year-olds, like one of the petty officers. And I would just be like, all right. So, but when we get out of boot camp, you got a lot of, well, you got 2 months of checks because it's 2 months. So you got 2 months of checks you ain't got to spend while you was in there. You get out, and then you get to your A school. So you go to A school, and you really don't got a lot to spend it on because you're still on base across the street from the boot camp. So you can't spend. So now I'm about, by the time I get to Virginia, I got, about 7, 8 checks stacked up.
Damn.
I've been buying McDonald's and little stupid shit in between, and this was double cheeseburgers still $1, medium fries was still $1. Hugo largest was $1. I paid $4, and I'm eating 2 burgers, a fry, and a drink. So I wasn't spending a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because
You ain't had
I
no
was
word
all
to
on
spend.
base. Yeah.
Y'all
I mean,
ain't
we
buy. I
had,
heard a nigga buy video games, all that shit.
yeah. So PSP, that was one of the first things I bought because they got those. Because the NEX is like a mini mall that's on base. So it's
That's
got
what
like
I was trying to get to,
it
bro.
it
Explain
almost looked
it.
like a Dillard's. It almost looked like Dillard's when you're inside of there.
Like
But
with
then
glass cases and
yeah, so you got all your clone section with your clothes, and they got a shoe section that look like it's like a big ass mall, but it's all in one, like Kmart or Target or something, but it's like all name brand shit because it's like a mall. You know what I mean? So
I
it's
must.
almost like Target or something, the way it's made, but it's like Dillard's inside too, because it's just big as fuck, super
It
big.
looked like Target, but it got Dillard shit in it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you can go over there and get you some name brand clones, all of that. They got the lady. They got the jewelry section where you can go buy the jewelry, and you know what I mean. It's like that. It's all you got all your dunks because that's what was popping in dunks and forces and shit like that. So the
Damn,
shoe
niggas don't
section was
even
like
wear
that.
SBs no more like that. I ain't
Yeah,
think about.
that's what was popping. Yeah, dunk SB dunks, all of that. Boy, we had all of
Yeah.
that.
Damn, bro.
Hey,
I seen one. Hey, you ever been? I don't know if you been there, but I had watched this. I'm getting all out top we was talking about earlier. I know, but at the same time, like I ain't know that the Pentagon had a city, and I had looked it up. The
I ain't never been to the
It's
Pentagon.
called Pentagon City, bro.
Yeah,
They got a mall there that's so fire, bro.
yeah, I ain't never been to the Pentagon.
Nigga, they said it's
We went
only
to DC.
for.
We used to go to DC because it's real close to because it's pretty much in like Virginia and what's that, Maryland?
But you can get in that mall though,
Yeah,
bro. You
Maryland.
got
Yeah,
credentials.
yeah. I'm here. I still can.
That's what I'm
So
saying. You can get in that bitch. You can bring your whole family there.
yeah, I still can go on any of the bases and stuff because I'm a veteran. I got veteran ID, military.
Mhm.
So service connected disability too.
What about that discount shit? You don't be getting that discount shit where they be having like what they call it
That's only in this is another reason I started moving to the right because in Democrat cities they don't give out discounts. When I go down to Branson, nigga,
mhm.
everywhere you go in Branson, anywhere like that, boy, they be Branson, Lake of the Ozarks. They're like, you military? It's on me. You
Damn.
get t-shirts. They like, oh, you buy one get one free then. I'm like, damn. So
Mhm.
like that's how those red cities rock. So they like, well, they don't like niggas. I'm like, I can't tell.
Nah, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I had, like my kid's mother, her little brother, his actual brother, because they all got different, you know how they go with us. And he used to go back when Xbox 360, PS3 came out. He was
Well,
going,
I
I
was
think he
in
called
this
it
motherfucker.
Canteen or the something. He ain't called it
Oh yeah,
Canteen.
the
Yeah,
canteen.
Canteen. And he don't say them motherfuckers are
That's
$350,
like Army.
right?
Yeah.
He was getting this shit for $150.
Hmm. Yeah. So they
I
do
want,
give you they give you deals. Like when I was in so Virginia is like a blue state because of all of the military. It's mostly military people there. So they come from all over the place. But since it's a military city, you get discounts everywhere. So like I remember like I want to say my like Foot Locker, Finish Line, all of that shit was like 25% off.
damn.
But when I came back to St. Louis, it's 10 or 5 or something stupid like that. So that's the difference. Like we somewhere like Branson or something like that, you get 30, 40% off, and then you come back to St. Louis and like, oh, we do 5%, 10%. You're like, whatever. So I don't even ask for it.
It's a bullshit discount.
Yeah, it's just like, I ain't finna ask. So then I stopped remembering that I was even a fucking, not stop remembering I was a veteran. I just stopped asking for it. You know, I came back to St. Louis because it was like, well, you're gonna save me some tax.
My little brother went to not even my youngest brother, but my little brother that's under me, my brother Mike. You know Mike Pippin. But he went to military and he said he take advantage of all that shit because he ain't stay that long because he was in basic training. He messed up his knees.
Out of town, like it means something. So like you got your veteran ID and shit. Out of town, here it just never really did anything. So I just stopped. Like but when I was in Virginia, military discount. I always had. I stopped asking though. I was like, shit, 5%. No, veterans. We do something on Veterans Day, 10% on Veterans Day. I'm like, wow, on Veterans Day you do 10%. That's crazy.
So look, let me ask you this: we're gonna jump back on
like
this.
Veterans. I'm gonna tell you, Democrats don't fuck with veterans.
What you think about? What you think about since Donald Trump came in office? He has said that he's not going to be doing the whole in the military, the whole look, I'm a man boy and shit, man girl and all that.
That's how it was when I was in. It was don't ask, don't tell. That's what it was called.
Now he ain't doing no ask, don't tell. I think he taking that shit off though. You gotta be male or female.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that wasn't on there when I was in there though. I was under there under Bush. Remember? It was before Obama. I was in and out before Obama got in office.
So Obama fucked up. How did Obama mess up that shit? Because I know he tore everything up, bro.
Yeah, he. I don't know. After I got out, I went drunk for at least 3 or 4 years. I was just drunk and turned up back in St. Louis, kicking it.
Stupid, bro.
I was. I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, shit, I'm turned up. I don't care.
I heard Obama had motherfuckers on crash dummy missions though, going overseas too. So,
yeah. He couldn't stay out of Afghanistan for whatever reason.
What was the obsession with that?
I think it was, like, to be honest, I don't know if I should say it on here. I think it was about.
Nah, keep it as PC as you can. Yeah.
I think it was about hash. I think it was about hash and I don't know because
you can make a lot of stuff from hash. You can even make.
I think that's what it is. What it seemed like. Because before I went in, like we were just getting like dime bags of weed.
Mm-hmm.
It was just regular weed. Like you can find anybody in Glasgow. Like, yeah, I got $7. You can give me the dime.
Are you serious, bro? Hold up, wait. Cut.
Listen.
Y'all getting high while y'all protecting the country, bro?
No, I'm saying no. Listen, I'm saying while I was in St. Louis before I went over there, it just was like you can get $5. Just within a couple years, not even a couple years, like a year or so, like being over there, all of a sudden, like weed changed then, right? So then it was like Kush. One of the first Kushes that they had back here was Afghan Kush, right?
2005 or 6.
Yep, Afghan Kush. It was hash. Got the hash. They started rolling up little wax worms and shit. And this is all coming out of hash.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole weed game changed in America because they couldn't stay out of fucking Afghan. Opium was big. And then it changed from crack to heroin. I think a lot of those wars over there be just drugs. But, people said they tried to lie the whole time and said it was oil, and I'm like, we got too much oil here to be like, and then Canada, Mexico, Texas, Arizona, like it's oil all over this motherfucker. So why are we?
It's Canada everywhere here.
Huh?
I mean, it's oil everywhere
here. Yeah. So I'm like, oil. We don't have hashish.
You know what though? The first time I seen one of them things you was talking about, bro. They take the motherfucker and they roll the blunt the blunt is
Like the
actual
little
hash.
worm or that wax and shit.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
put the weed inside of it, roll that up, and
Yep.
smoke the whole thing.
Yeah. I was like, boy. And I smoked weed in high school before I went over there. And I came back. I tried to smoke some of that shit. I never smoked them. Well, I smoked it one time in Virginia when we came back off of deployment. That had me high, but I was so drunk I don't think I really noticed how high I was. But I tried to do that when I came back, and it was like this purple Bubba Daddy African. I'm like, what is this, bro? I was smoking $5. That's what I used to smoke, $5 before I left. I used to roll 1.5s, like the the rolling paper 1.5. I never like smoked blunts, so I just just put me a little bit in a little rolling paper. I smoked joints in high school, and that was all I did.
You ain't never told no lie, bro, because the first time I had seen that real crazy ass weed in St. Louis was about 2007 or 6.
06, 07. That's what
Yep.
What happened, bro?
And I smoke. Look, I'm telling you, something happened, bro. Because I remember I went to my partner's house. I ain't gonna say who he
Washington downtown. I was at Washington downtown at some club on, where the Shell is.
You talking about that club that was on the corner off of Tucker, bro? They had that little upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, so it's like right there.
Yep.
So it's the same street as that's Tucker, right? Or where the Shell is.
Yep.
In Washington, right there on that corner.
Yep, that's the same. I forgot what it was called. It used to have an upstairs, like we could go up in these little rooms upstairs and watch the club from up there.
Some shit up in there, and I was sleep standing up. Like I was sleep standing up in there for like 20 minutes, and I was like, nah, this ain't the weed I wanted. I was like, I don't smoke weed no more. Fuck that. And then it's just getting stronger and stronger and crazier. I'm like, they doing something to this weed. They putting crack in this shit. What's up with it?
I don't think that's what it is for real.
Hash. It ain't like I was like, weed didn't grow like this then. So so this is a bunch of weed. That's what like all of these new strands and all the weed smoke is about is crossbreed new strands and all of that.
Nigga, we got them shit from the Middle East. That shit, look, I'm gonna tell you this. And if any nigga that's gonna tell this story is gonna be me.
They still in Afghanistan.
Hold up. For every nigga that was around this motherfucker back in 2005, 6, 7, some maybe even 8, we had real perp. The perp was so soft.
And that's what it was that day.
That it would crumble in your fucking hand if you did like this.
And it was like $25 a blunt. Boy, I was
yep.
Like, Jesus.
Yep. And we used to smoke that shit in whole blunts, like real blunts, not like a 0.5 one.
It was $5, and I could probably roll 3 or 4 joints. But it was $25 for one blunt of that shit. And I was like,
nigga, I smoked that shit one day, bro, and he was there, bro. Smoked that motherfucker. Came back home. I was with my homeboy, nigga. I was with 2 of my homeboys. The homeboy that lived out there, and blah blah blah. And the nigga had brought up. I don't fuck with the nigga now. But anyway, I ain't talking about the nigga that stayed in Hillsdale though. I'm talking about the other nigga. But we had went back. We had got the little weed. We smoked and shit. Bro, I came back the next day. Why a nigga called me, bro, in the morning and say, Justo. I said, what's up? He said, hey, bro, remember that weed we smoked yesterday? I said, yeah. He said, can you, I said, smell it on your body still? He said, yup. What the fuck is going on with that shit? Bro, that weed used to come through your pores, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was strong back in the day. I woke up one day, bro, I smelled my whole body smelled like
crazy.
weed.
But a few years before that, you could smoke that shit and go right in front of your mama's face and she would know you smoked. So it went from just regular weed, with all we have to actually pick everything out of it before you roll
the seed, sticks, everything. Now you don't gotta do none of that shit.
Nobody, there wasn't no grinders and shit because the weed wasn't sticky or nothing like that. Then it was just dusty.
It was sticky. It was sticky back then, but it depended on who you got it from. But it was so sticky because it was brick packed. Like they bricked it. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I did this. You can just crush it real hard, take the shit out of it. It was like all kind of seeds and stuff, and then you get tired of even doing that. So you get to you just get to hear the little seeds popping and shit, and then deal with it.
Well, get one of these right here. Get a motherfucking.
That's why I said this before. People had to have grinders. Now you gotta have grinders for this weed.
Yeah, you gotta have that shit, bro. That's mandatory now. That's big mandatory now. But like, yeah, nigga, but smoking weed dead now for real. I still smoke weed, but I grow weed too, so that's a whole different thing. Like me and my people grow weed too, so I'd rather smoke the weed that I grow because it'd be a lot better. And I already got some shit started right now, nigga. Homegrown, natural motherfucking Ranger Wayne. Straight like that. But I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, I got another question for you. So, Barack Obama has been in pretty much every administration since his. Any campaign, anything that's going on, do you expect him to stay silent during this Trump period, or do you expect him to be behind the scenes?
I think you see he popped out with Trump at the damn Jimmy Carter funeral.
Yeah, they was talking to each other and shit. Yeah.
And then him and Michelle and Mike, whatever you want to call it, they've been around each other. They ain't been around each other lately. So she been over in the vineyards, and then he been over in DC. So he been in DC still, and she been in California. They said for like the last year or so.
They said he was busting down Jennifer Aniston. I'm like, cut it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's real.
I think he was fucking some dude and they just hid it and shit.
Nah, I think it's Jennifer Aniston, man. Like I think he did. Maybe he's bisexual. Huh?
You think he hit that?
Yeah, the way she be blushing and shit when they bring him up.
Mm.
Yeah, something happened. And then it came back up and then Michelle stopped fucking around with him.
So he said, well, yeah, Michelle won't let me fuck her in the ass. So I was just trying to see if you were open for something like that.
She's like, what, you like vagina now?
He's I just want you to lay her in her stomach, just lay her in her stomach. I can take care of everything else. She said, what you gonna do? Why you got that lotion? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be pretty much easy. We're gonna get through this.
Pussy. Tired of the pussy.
That nigga, he wanted him something tight. He wanted a rubber band snatch on. He wanted it all.
Yeah, shit.
Let me stop.
But I think so though, for real.
He probably did. He
became, he was messing with Michelle and he ain't have no money for real.
Michelle, like she been chewing on hella rocks, bro.
And then now he all of a sudden didn't even tell her happy birthday on her birthday like he do every year. This past year, I'm like, oh yeah, they definitely not together right now. So.
I think what happened is, old boy, Michelle or Michael, whatever you want to call him. I think what it was he was like the gatekeeper. Like he kind of got him into the game. And once he got into the game, he was like, I'm tired of fucking this nigga. You hear me? He was like, I'm cool on him. Like I could go fuck with other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he probably was thinking in his mind. And that's what.
And what the kids don't. They ain't seen the kids around their ass in so long. They out doing drugs and getting fucked up and all kind of stupid shit.
It looks like
they know.
Yeah, they know what's up.
I walked in on Mama in the shower. Where I come from? No.
Right. Say
who's my mama?
Say my mama dick tip fell all the way to her knees. I ain't know who was my birth parent. Look, hey, I
doing cocaine and stuff. Yeah, we smoking weed, we smoking cigarettes. What's going on?
Go look up this picture, bro. This gonna be some fuck shit, bro. When you see it, go look up the picture of the woman that actually had those kids.
See, I ain't never looked that up. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's a woman that actually claimed that she said, I birthed those children. Those are not Michelle, Michael, whatever you want to call the nigga.
Oh dang, I
Like,
forgot all about this fight. It's on now, ain't it?
it's at a fight.
Clarissa Shields, who's fighting tonight.
She probably beat whoever it is ass. That's a big old gal, man.
The chick she fighting bigger than her. There's a black chick with wicks. Danielle Perkins.
Okay. You gotta do. I don't find Clarissa Shields sexy or nothing like that, bro. I don't really like
that standoff.
women that's like muscular. I like
Compared to a
soft,
girl.
dainty women.
Oh yeah.
I like a woman to be like, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to do that. I like that type of woman. I don't want to do that. I don't touch that stuff. That's nasty. I like women like that because that give me my position. Man. You know what I'm saying? Do shit. I don't want a bitch like shit. I clean the dog shit up. Shit, I train the pit bull. You know, I don't want that. You can have that shit.
I already got it up.
She got
Damn.
one pit her and all
already
type
over.
of shit with deodorant stuck in it. It's already over.
Is it over? It look like it's Let me see.
You gotta take that one screen off, probably, bro.
You can hear it.
I can't see nothing.
No, I gotta add it on.
Yeah. She done boo bop the chick, huh? Bring it up in. Yeah, that's it. Make it. That's it.
Oh, she dropped her.
Damn.
This just happened. Let me see something.
Straight like that, huh?
Yeah, I was trying to pull up the face off. The face off they had yesterday. Oh shit.
Michigan.
We watched this 7 minutes. We'll pull it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our featured bout. It is scheduled for 10 rounds, and it'll be for the WBC, IBF, WBA, and WBO Undisputed Women's Heavyweight
Taller than
Championship
her arms bigger and everything.
the world.
She a big gal, bro.
Brought to you by Salida Promotions in association
Clarissa.
with Kings
Oh yeah, this other girl bigger than her.
along with their great sponsors, Bet Online
She taller than
and
them
Hotel
niggas.
St. Regis, Detroit.
Damn.
Sanctioned by the Michigan Unarmed
I got the
Combat
face off. You gotta
Division,
see it when she
along
put her
with
arms up.
The
She
World
was-
Boxing Council,
Clarissa put
the
her arms up.
International
and
Boxing
old girl stepped in front
Federation,
of her, shit
the
up.
World
I was
Boxing
like, she make Clarissa look
Association,
little.
and the World Boxing Organization.
Look like she dropped it.
Our 3 judges assigned.
I almost just paid $13.
Who's gonna release
Hey.
the chain and let these pit bulls fight? You feel me?
David
I got
DeYoung,
$5 on it.
Rose Lesend, and Robin Taylor.
You got to put
When the
Daz
bell
in or
rings,
whatever the
our
name of the app
referee in
is, the boxing
charge
app.
will be Ben
Pay,
Rodriguez.
I'll just put it full screen.
And now, boxing fans joining us live on at what 2-sport athlete who had a stellar
Ugh.
amateur
5
boxing
rounds, no
career,
loss.
achieving gold and bronze in the world championships, and now
She had
as
to
a
box,
professional
Clarissa look
undefeated
like
with
she got
5
strap on,
wins,
but she
2 of
This
her
chick
5
definitely got
wins
one.
coming
Hell
by
yeah.
way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen,
That motherfucker
please
made out of
welcome
hard
the
polymer too. That motherfucker made some-
Titanium.
heavyweight champion, Danielle.
That's a one ugly bitch. I'm sorry, but
Look
damn.
at her arm.
Shit, I ain't no spring chicken, but good lord.
And her
That nigga look like
across the
Wesley
ring of this
somebody.
main
Shit,
event,
I don't
she
know
is
if Snipes
the
said, but
world
damn.
champion, fighting tonight out
Clarissa
of the
ain't scared
red
of
corner.
nobody, man.
She
That
comes
shit
to the ring wearing black with gold.
She a pit bull
and
for
weighing
real.
in officially at
Ain't me. You look like
133.6
Don't she make her look small?
George
Like a-
Foreman.
She like a regular chick compared to her girl.
Yeah, old girl look like like one of the homies or something, like a nigga you got locked up with or something.
With 15 wins,
You need one of these suits, bro? I'ma need that back though.
Her
Clarissa had on the long
outstanding
weave with
accomplishments
the nice shit
include
earlier.
becoming becoming a
lashes.
5-weight world champion.
She like Rollo the
and
rapper with
two-weight
that shit.
undisputed world champion. Regarded
Braids to the
as
back
the number
earlier,
one
she was
pound-for-pound female
She had
fighter
lashes
in
and
the
makeup and all
world.
kind of shit.
Here is the
And
current
Papoose straight hitting that
WBO
shit too.
Women's Light Heavyweight World Champion.
That nigga
and
dancing.
Crazy,
the
too.
reigning and defending
Yeah.
WBC
That pussy
Women's
tight.
Heavyweight
Bam,
Champion of the
bam,
world,
tight as hell.
known
Fights.
as the
You probably act like a whole
Wolf,
bitch in
Clarissa
real life.
T. Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Like a chick. Like she like this part of her is boxing. Yeah. Acting like she can't knock you out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bell line is good right where it is, top of the waistband. Bell line is good right
A
now.
real woman would
Look how
never
big
do
old girl look to her.
Damn!
For the first
She bigger than the niggas over there.
championship.
That's what I said. Old girl
You
look
know what's
big.
expected.
Look at her shoulders, bro. Look at her
Protect
shoulders.
yourselves at all
She
times.
stood in front of
Touch
her
gloves.
earlier. I was
God
like,
bless you
damn.
both.
That's the type of bitch you pull out Glock pistol.
And a dream homecoming
Pop, pop, pop.
for Clarissa
She
Shields.
makes Clarissa look like a
As
regular
she
size
looks to
chick.
add to an
Which I think she
overflowing
is.
trophy case.
She's like 175
Tonight,
or something.
Danielle Perkins
174
hopes to turn
lady.
this
Smoke that
dream
shit, bro. That's a
into
big
a
old
nightmare.
motherfucker there. We got Pastor Troy and Clarissa Shields.
That's the truth.
Ready to blast ya.
You ready?
Here.
Our main event is underway.
It
Clarissa
doesn't last too
Shields,
long.
Danielle Perkins, the
Is this already
undisputed
five
women's
minutes? It
heavyweight
only lasts
title on
7.
the line.
And you can see right away just a
Yeah, that's
significant size advantage in
Hey,
there
one
for
round there,
Danielle
man.
Perkins. Like the rehydrated
Two,
into the
probably two.
190s, Clarissa Shields maybe got into the low 180s. That's going to be something Danielle Perkins has to try to take advantage of if she's going to have a chance to win this fight.
Perkins looks huge. She looks tall.
I have to pinch the bitch at some point.
She's definitely the heavier fighter. She's
Ooh.
got to be careful in these
Ooh.
early rounds because Perkins, she may be the older fighter,
Really
only
might
5'5", but
act
she's
like
still
she
a
wanna
bigger,
fight her.
stronger fighter in there.
Right, and she fighting this big motherfucker. She fighting Pastor Troy over here.
You can't take it for
Woo!
Combination there for Shields. The
Alright, Clarissa.
breaking through, as did that one.
And I love that Perkins is coming out aggressive.
I went to boxing downtown in St. Louis, bruh. The only motherfuckers that put up a good fight was the females, bruh. I swear to God.
Made her nervous. That Perkins has
It was the only people that had a knockout was the females. I saw a white girl get knocked out and she fell like a board like this.
You know,
Watch your
Danielle
feet, watch your feet.
Danielle
All
Perkins
facts. I still
does
got the
have good
ticket.
power in that straight left hand. But she's a little slow to bring it back.
Don't get fucked up, bitch.
Clarissa
You
Shields
going too
with
hard.
weapons.
And these are those early moments, Sergio,
No,
that you
Bah,
yeah,
bah, bah, bah.
where Shields counters in that opening round and just saps the confidence of her opponent.
She takes the confidence out of him with the foot speed, with the combinations. Clarissa
It's about
Shields
to
one of the
happen right
best
now, wow.
combination punchers in boxing. She puts them together. Quick
Two
hands,
piece.
quick feeds, good
Ah,
combinations.
Whoop.
Everything.
Ah, that's
That's the fourth fight.
And it's coming all the way from the back.
So
And
it ain't
she's
the fourth
supporting
fight.
it with her right hand. and it's
That's
very
bogus.
steady.
27 minutes to 7. Let's see.
She's a big fighter. Shields is getting.
All right, where we
Numbers are way down, but against a tall
Okay, so now they got
like
that. Okay, so it was longer than what it
body
was.
shots are going to be available.
It's going to be hard for Clarissa to break that long reach. I love the way that Perkins is fighting tall. She's fighting tall and she has that left hand caught. Shields has to respect that left hand, so she needs to break that range with jabs and foot feints.
And what do you think about Perkins widening her stance the way that she has for this fight?
Hey, listen, some fighters love wide stance. It's okay with that. You don't lose power doing that long range
He
stance. As long
caught
as you're athletic. Perkins has that athleticism.
And she's always on that toe on her left leg.
Ooh.
Just almost like to catapult a nice power punch on her left hand.
You got her in the mouth that time.
The foot out, always supporting that.
I'm trying to see this motherfucker. Hey, I ain't know Clarissa Shields had that defense like that, though. Wow, there you go. Oh, that's Letterman hit.
I don't know what you guys think about that.
Another Letterman hit.
Two out there. She's overreaching just a tad bit. Perkins might open up
Boom.
a nice
Right to that chest.
coming from
Perkins long. That's one thing.
She is long, but her footwork ain't fucking with
Nah,
Shields, bro.
he's sloppy as hell. So he
Clarissa Shields' footwork is almost on some Mayweather shit. She moving in that motherfucker. I ain't know she got down like that. She get down, bro. And she ain't scary. She ain't scary at all. She ain't scary at all. No.
Back down from that.
Yeah, Perkins got to be careful, Sergio. One thing she talked to us about.
Don't let Big get picture like that.
Yep, got them purples, got them yellows, got them blues.
That's what she's like, Big Gip. Good
Turn her ass up already. Yeet.
Damn. Wow. Wow. Bitch, stop playing with me, big bitch. Stop it. Wow. Wow. Stop playing with me, big bitch. Wow. 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 Now motherfucker get emotional. Don't cut it out. Cut it out. Break it up. Break it up.
Oh, God.
Get out that rope. See. Okay.
Clarissa be fighting none of the dudes at the gym.
Remember she tried to fight that one dude like 8 years ago or something? Nate Robinson. It wasn't Nate Robinson, it was a little bitty ass.
No. It was a boxer, an actual boxer. He was like 20-something. How? What? Why just?
Rewind it. We was show talking. I ain't see them.
Oh, she's dazed.
Damn!
The ref kind of like put his hand. She said, she gonna blame that on the ref.
Get your big ass up.
Dazed.
Get your big ass up. You didn't let
little
bitty
recover.
Yeah. Fake shit. Woo. She fight old girl fighting on that Pastor Troy fighting on like just adrenaline now. They ain't even boxing no more.
Look at the legs and stuff. She holding herself up on.
She don't want no more, bro.
Boop, bop.
Damn! Wow, that's another one.
Chin.
Damn, another one. Damn!
I thought I was talking shit this morning.
Yeah, Remy Ma don't stand no chance with that. She needs
it wouldn't even last a few seconds. Remy Ma gonna have to pull the gun back out like she did on girl.
She ain't gonna get to pull that motherfucker out. Old girl be done boot boxed her ass.
Yeah.
That bitch would have woke up next week talking about, so I need to get the strap.
You got to set her up. You got to set her up.
She already knocked you out on me.
They probably give 2 hits. Do bop. She out of here. Damn.
Shields being very economical with the counter punches. Really smart as Shields.
She reading you, big bitch. She reading you. She reading the fuck out you. Clarissa reading your ass.
She looks scared, boy.
That's why she punching all erratic like that. She is scared. She ain't realized a little thing like that was gonna come out like that.
You got movies about Clarissa. You got 5 fights. What you thought you was gonna do?
I watched her movie too. That mother was alright.
Documentaries and movies, all kind of shit about Clarissa.
I just remember Clarissa Shields from back in the day, bro. And it's funny how she came back up again.
The Olympics and shit.
Yep.
We try to get Layla to come out of retirement.
She not.
No, she not.
Oh!
You know, that's her thing. She said, I ain't never failed. One chick knocked her down finally. And she's always said she ain't never failed. One chick knocked her down.
She ain't even fall that time. She stumbled. She ain't fall.
Come on, this time.
Yeah, she
No, I'm
ain't.
talking about the one fight she did. She used to always say she ain't never got knocked down, and then she got knocked down by a chick.
Shields has had Perkins hurt.
That big man past Troy motherfucker tired, bro. You can look at it.
Oh, yeah.
For the fans here in
Dude
Flint
is
watching
tired
their
already.
hero come back home, vying for the undisputed heavyweight title.
I know that big motherfucker vagina probably stink like a motherfucker.
God,
Ugh.
she probably musty as hell. Right
It's a midget with a crowbar trying to get out there motherfucker right now.
I think Clarissa understands who she's under. She's fighting, but she's trying to set up her overhand right. That's the punch that actually.
You got a strap on right now at the fight, too.
Yeah, camouflage strap on. I'm gonna just tuck mine in. Yeah.
Stop.
You know that's what it is. I'm gonna tuck mine in.
This is one thing about hurting your opponent early. You start.
But for $3 million cash, and nobody would know where the money came from. It's all yours, right?
A girl needs some condition.
Would you take that on?
You said what?
For $3 million. This one, the big one. For $3 million. The big one though.
You talking about fighting?
Nah.
Backing her?
Yeah.
The big one? Why?
You gonna
$3 million nigga.
Yeah, I probably hit that shit.
Ugly fat chicks out in crap for nothing.
but nah. You get $3 million, but you gotta look at her face the whole time.
I get it. I get that $3 million. I'm a working man.
And you gotta finish too, bro.
I'm a working man.
Nigga, stop it, bro. You gonna bow out of there, bro.
It's finna be off my stuff, bro.
Damn! I like that.
You got a lefty and a righty fighting, and you're always gonna have that them tripping over each other's weak foot. And Perkins on the front foot now. I like seeing this from Perkins. I wanted to see this from her.
Ooh, thought she had her in the corner. Hit you in the chin. Got you back there. Woo! You tried to take that.
This almost over. Old girl Perkins was tired. She started to fight reactive. She ain't really. She not fighting strategically.
Clarissa tried to knock her out now because she ain't even keeping her guard up anymore.
Yes, she is.
Not right here. What she just did.
Right there. Here. Oh, lock up. Right up.
They try to knock her out.
She's taken every single one. Clarissa has connected every single right hand.
Shields, as we know, she can be very dangerous with her back against the ropes.
She trying to kill her.
I see them haymakers.
She trying to get the highlight. Yeah, she ain't gonna shut the fuck up for like 3 weeks, bro. I swear.
But you see how she ain't fall off her feet neither, too. Like, this broad is a real deal, bro. I get that corny.
What is that?
Right, what the fuck is that?
She was like she pretending to be a boxer.
I'm gonna crisscross real quick, dude.
Like Meek Mills was trying to box.
Shit, both these bras is dreams and nightmares. Shit. Both of them funny looking as hell. They're like two niggas with vaginas fighting these motherfuckers. I'm big. For $5 million, you gotta take both of them. But you gotta finish.
Claressa almost scored
5
a
million.
knockdown. Could have been scored a 10-8 round, but 10-9 across the board, 60-54 in favor of Claressa Shields.
I scored a 10-8.
He ain't going.
Full dominance by Claressa Shields.
Yeah, and I think that the length of time that Perkins
It's not even close. She ain't even doing enough.
judges to give that one a 10-8 round also.
You guys know you're not allowed to disagree with my scorecards when you're sitting at this table.
Was that my contract? I didn't see
Right,
that.
it's like-
You have to wait till Twitter later.
Yes, we still love you.
Perkins looking for that left hand
Come
again.
on, man.
Post
Come on, man. Come on.
That point in the fight where Perkins might be thinking about selling out.
No, I don't think that'll be right. Selling out against us. Shields is waiting for her to sell out. I think Perkins, she's looking for the left hand. She's going to go punch with Shields, Corey. I think that she's trying to set her up with a straight left hand or right hook, but it's going to be a single shot.
Mmm. Hey, you ain't never lied, bro. She trying to take her head off, bro. Damn, you could see it, bro. She trying to take her head off.
I am highly impressed with the way Claressa
Oh!
is her weight to maintain her is amazing. Her stamina. Wow.
I know the wicks feel heavy as hell right now. Getting hit like that.
Man, look at her face.
She finna cut them wicks off. Mine was heavy. They want that long.
And one could try to get me to do that to my hair. But I was like, I don't want to do it because that's irreversible. I guess you have to.
Well, mine, yeah, you can take them down. Like, we just take them down.
I ain't know you could do that because I like my brother. He got long wicks, but they like this thick around.
Mine was probably like an inch and a half thick.
That shit heavy. That's too much harder trying to pull it apart. Come on, in her, man. Cue this.
They go the whole time. I just Googled it. That's why I was just Googling. They go to all 10 rounds.
Kick it up to the 10 thing.
You said click it up to 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, shit. Between the ropes.
She thought, oh, she got Claressa right there.
I saw that. She had the little lizard face.
By the ropes.
Chin pop.
Ain't no little knockdown we just seen.
It's coming up.
She hit her at the end of the fight. One minute left.
So it did end by a knockout or was it end by a letterman call?
I don't know. Maybe we skipped that in the ninth. The knockdown. We just seen one knockdown.
Those 42-year-old legs to have that much of a bounce
Oh.
towards the later part of this fight, especially in the last round.
Maybe we skipped the hardest knockdown.
To land that big punch. And when she
Let me
does,
see what she get over this last
she
30
stays
seconds.
by it. So she's still very much in the fight, but there's no real effect on Claressa.
She is just too clever with her back against the ropes, riding and swimming through those shots.
Oh, right
There we go!
Right.
Last 10 seconds.
KO. She knew it. She said, I'm out.
Sit your ass down, bitch. I don't somewhere.
This kind
Like
of
her name, Ralph.
Oh, it didn't count as KO. It definitely is a KO. You didn't come back in until the shit was over, right? Man, you definitely knocked out.
But the first shit we saw, she knocked her down to where she stumbled out. So she been knocked out probably that time that we skipped. She probably got knocked out again at that point. Damn, I ain't know Claressa was holding like that, bruh. I'm about to start watching her shit, bro. I ain't know she was with it like that. That's what's up, bro. I'm digging that shit, bro. I'm digging that.
Right.
She got to get it on now.
So how did she get that? What did they call the fight? Knocked out or unanimous?
Hey, Kendrick Lamar won all the Grammys, you hear me?
Oh, girl, 42. She shouldn't have been in there with her, no way. Clarissa, 29.
Oh, shit. She 29? Damn.
42. She was...
I wouldn't fight a 29-year-old motherfucker. Shit. I'm good. You can have that shit.
They turned up.
I'll put that pistol on that young nigga, you hear me? But I ain't gonna fight that motherfucker. You hear me? That ain't gonna happen. Nigga got way more energy than I got without the Wheaties. You feel me? Fuck that. I had to get down on you on that one. Say, man, I'm finna go ahead and call it in, bro.
I definitely am.
Hey, man, shit. Check out this man, Kenny B. Kenny B do tattoos. Check his page out. Check his YouTube page out. Catch his Facebook, lives, everything you can get. Hey, man. He finna go up.
Hopefully. We finna see what it do.
Straight up, nigga. Respect, nigga. I'm finna go and get up out of here, bro. Give me something to eat, bro.
All right.
All right, bro. Peace.